flashing lights, baby. Flashing lights everywhere.
Niggas was saying shit about me. They didn't even fucking know me. This is my story. This is what I was doing when wasn't nobody looking.
Y'all don't know what goes on in practice or the locker room.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. What?
Lots of energy today.
We're very energetic. It is the start of Black History Month. We also have some breaking news coming very, very shortly that we are surprised, happy about, not surprised. What's up, Gil? How you doing? What you got you about to get it in? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm about, hey, listen. About to give out 10K and rob everybody. I just playing.
Give it right back.
Give it back. Because I heard y'all brung cash and I just playing.
This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What's up?
We got Lexi Brown back on the couch.
Hey.
What?
It's y'all.
And we got Brandon Jennings and Freedom.
Freedom came back. Been gone for a minute.
So it is obviously the start of Black History Month, as we talked about yesterday on the show. Only positive energy, Lexi. We got you here. I got the friendship bracelet, rocking and ready to go. See, nobody else wore their friendship bracelet.
Broke his.
Understandable. You could have
Mine's by my bed.
taped it. Okay. Ooh. I don't know.
By all my jewelry.
Okay. All right.
All your jewelry, you put it in
all
with the
the
jewelry.
jewelry.
Okay.
So happy Black History Month to all who celebrate. And if you don't celebrate Black History Month, there's a 110% chance that you are not shit. So go around the couch real quick. Gil, what are you looking forward to this Black History Month? I already know your feelings about the month, but nothing.
You got All-Star Weekend, you got Super Bowl. Am I gonna get anything on Valentine's besides the normal things we get every goddamn Valentine? Just dress it up and say, hey, happy Valentine's. Now, I want a gift. I want a gift. Okay?
Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I want a gift. We want gifts.
Girl, you still haven't gotten a birthday gift from your kids ever?
Hell no. I know one said it was gonna give me $5, but I never got that.
Lexi, what are you looking forward to this Black History Month?
I get to go play in my Athletes Unlimited League this month.
Okay,
so
turn up.
Hoop again.
Okay. Hooping is always important.
February 29th, we start playing, but I go February 18th. We scrimmage and stuff, so.
Wait, what?
First time playing since July, so I'm excited.
Lexi is back.
I'm back,
in action.
I'm healthy. Yes, I'm ready.
And Brandon,
We coming, we showing up.
Y'all have to.
what are you looking forward to this Black History Month?
I think every day is Black History Month or
Okay.
Black Excellence.
Oh, you one of those?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
for everything that I've been through in my life, you know, so I don't just wait till this month to celebrate, you know, Black History. I think everything that we've done in our lives, you know, starting this podcast, this Black Excellence, things, life after basketball, who we can become. So every day is Black Excellence for me. So that's my piece on it.
Can I ask a question for all the people out there? Like, if you a Black owner, right?
Mm-hmm. Me?
If y'all Black owners, right?
Yeah.
Black History Month, y'all should be like half off. 75% for the Black culture. They ain't gonna do that shit.
Maybe 25%
Come on, Black
off.
Excellence. Like, what do we get in Black History Month besides we get to say it's Black History Month? I want discounts.
No sales tax.
Yeah, no sales tax.
Where's the fire sales on? Yeah. All Black companies about to get hit up this month. Yeah.
We need another.
Go ahead, throw some 50% offs in there.
We need stimulus
that
check.
motherfucker like,
That's why it's called Black Friday.
Black Friday should be Black History Month. Yeah. Every Friday, Black.
This Black Friday was.
We need stimulus check.
Cyber Black shit, yeah.
We need stimulus
Give out
checks.
some Black loans.
It's a free do-rag.
Come on, give out Black loans, do something. Yeah.
Bring the
You know what I mean?
PPPs back.
Yeah. There you go. Bring them PPPs out. We know how to use those.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
Lambos everywhere.
yeah, we got some breaking news for everybody who's looking for some PPP loans. Gil's giving you interest-free PPP loans because the Gil's Arena YouTube channel has hit 500,000 subscribers. We hit 500K, we did it. They said we could do it, we did it.
Go us.
Shit,
It's
take a
starting
shot.
off Black History, baby.
They said we couldn't
That's
do it.
black excellence right there.
My black
Yeah.
discount. Black
This
discount
motherfucker in
for
the-
the black community.
Said we couldn't do it. Oh, we got mimosas,
cheers. Oh, shit.
Cheers.
I was already damn near done.
Negrosas.
Cheers. Cheers, like gentlemen, like women.
No, I'm gonna just.
Oh, damn,
finish
this got
mine.
It's just.
Yeah, that's real liquor.
We got some Negrosas.
He thought he had orange juice.
As you guys know, in order to be an effective host, I do not turn up during shows. It's always just fake water, but I want to feel a part of the group.
Club soda.
I'll admit it on Black History Month. I'm coming clean.
Club soda.
He thought it was what? Ooh, shit, this is the real one. This ain't mine.
But in addition to getting those 500,000 subscribers, as you all know, Gil made a promise back in December. Some of y'all are lazy, didn't get us to our goal in December. But it is February 1st, the start of Black History Month. So, in honor of this momentous occasion, Gil is giving $10,000 out throughout the entire show. We making it rain up here.
He's never been to the strip club because obviously he doesn't know that you need to throw it just a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
You can't give them all your money.
Gil, I'm a full-time square.
Okay, yeah.
A
Full-time square.
Your wife should be looking at this like, he's never been to the strip club.
No idea.
He never had the chicken wings.
Yeah, because you don't throw it all at one. You give it a little couple here and there. They gotta work for the whole $100 you got.
Facts, you gotta.
Yeah.
When I go to Atlanta, I get the Magic City wings Postmated. I was not happy. They sent me the auxiliary wings, though. Was not happy about it.
Okay.
Was not happy about it.
Postmate wing.
Yeah, they said I had to shoot the
Oh,
money gun.
the whole thing? Okay.
They said I had to shoot the money
That's
gun
big baller.
to protect your image. But let's give out some bread, Gil. Do you want to pick our first two winners? We're giving 20 lucky people in the chat $500 a piece. So we're gonna get it started with our first two.
Okay.
Brandon Jennings fan.
Oh, there's one that says YouTube troll.
Not fair.
Magical fig.
Magical.
Fig.
Can you spell it, please? So our producers.
Oh, mythical. Okay, go. Okay, she got it.
You got it?
Then I'm gonna scroll up and say. I was gonna say Duke, but I don't like Duke. I'm sorry.
Do not change your names right now.
Bear down.
Bear down, square down. The bread is getting distributed.
Torenzo.
What's the cash app?
Spell it.
Huh? She got
IT. IT.
Okay.
Like I said, we're giving away bread all show. We're giving out bread the entire show, so feel free to spam the chat with your cash apps. For the duration of this episode, should be about another 2 hours, 20 minutes. Help us get our numbers up. Help us help you, okay? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. A lot of haters in the chat, but a lot of great people as well.
No, we ain't got as many haters
A lot of evil spirits.
not anymore.
We rebuke you, but we still gonna give you some bread.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus. But here's what's cracking in the arena today. Damian Lillard made his return to Portland and the Bucks took an L. But should Dame's recent shooting slumps be concerning? We're also going to talk about KD coming back to this Brooklyn as well. Rasheed Wallace said MJ wasn't all that good on defense, but is she tripping or spitting? I love that they got AI crossed.
All the pictures.
And Jason Kidd thinks Luka is already better than Dirk and in the atmosphere of MJ, Kobe, and LeBron. But is that facts or cap? Before we get all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Go ahead, download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. We appreciate all y'all for showing y'all love and support to Underdog Fantasy. I drop their names throughout every single show. Some of y'all get tired of it, but they keep the lights on, so we always got to make sure we give them their love. So download the app, use promo code GIL on the Underdog Fantasy app, and they will match your first deposit up to $100. And as always, we do MostlyFans. At the end of every show, if you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username and we use that question on the show, we will give you a $50 bonus. You send us a video up to 30 seconds to MostlyFansGill@gmail.com. We will give you a $100 bonus. Remember, they do not need to be basketball questions. Our couch is well-versed on all things life, ism, wisdom. So ask us whatever you want. Just keep it classy, and we may include it on the show.
Or not. You know what? Let me go through those and pick some of those.
No.
Gil, Underdog Fantasy has asked specifically that you do not do that.
Oh, okay.
Because, no, I'm just kidding.
Let me see what's popping up in there.
And as always, this show is live on YouTube. If you were smart and you were trying to get some bread and be a part of Gil's $10,000 giveaway today to celebrate our 500,000 subscribers, you'll be watching the show live on YouTube. But if not, understandable. We got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. All right, Gil, so we're going to start this one with an interesting story involving yourself that somebody posted on Twitter recently. So, he said, I met Gil at the Foot Locker in Topanga, bumped into him and said, oh shit, your age is 0. And as that happened, a fight broke out on the other side of the store, and he shook my hand and said, I gotta fucking go. He then left the whole mall. You didn't leave Foot Locker, Gil, they said you left the whole mall.
Yeah, that sounds, yeah.
Wait, they be fighting at the Topanga Mall?
Hell yeah.
Okay, wait. I have a question. So y'all know I'm not from here. So I was with a group of friends a few days ago, and I was like, yeah, I might like permanently move out to LA. I really like Woodland Hills, and he was like, no, don't live out here. There's gangs out and stuff in Woodland Hills.
Gangs?
Woodland
That's
Hills?
what he said.
What
to
gang?
me.
We do live rough. We do live rough.
Is that
Just the Coyotes is the gang.
hold on.
A gang of
like-
coyotes.
The Coyotes is the gangs. That's about it. Them damn Coyotes.
And he was like,
come
yeah,
down
no,
my
that's
damn
not-
ringer.
That's not a good area.
Hey, it's
Packing dogs.
The worst, I'm not the worst person, but the only danger that we have in Woodland Hills is probably Chris Brown. That's it. Right? Like, if anything, no, what I'm saying is if anything pops off, police, helicopters, they go into one house in Woodland Hills. That's it. Right? The only minutes outside of that in the valley was Justin Bieber. Right?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber was probably white.
Justin Bieber.
Add it to the list.
No, when it came to celebrities, the only person that's been banned from here is Justin.
Or
That
shit, Young Thug and them used to live over here too.
Young Thug. See, maybe he probably thought when Young Thug and like
Truly
Chief
humble
Keef,
under God.
when Chief Keef and them moved over here, like, like
He
ooh,
told me, he was like, nah, don't.
Nah, it's cool over here.
You
I
good?
think it's
Because what happens is LA, they come here to try to get free shit. Like, ooh, we don't think they lock their doors over there. And then they come, take free shit, go back home.
take free shit still.
Yeah, you will get your boxes stolen. That's
They can come box stolen, but that ain't from the Woodland Hills community.
Yeah, that's from,
Yeah, he was like, there's gang stuff. I was like, okay, let me.
now the east side of Woodland Hills. That's another story.
Now, if you go towards
Behind the Trader Joe's,
Hollywood,
it goes
you're gonna get that younger crowd.
Hollywood?
Summer Oaks, North Hollywood.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
that's
younger
North-
crowd.
like the
That's
Studio
where you
City.
don't want to go.
Yeah, Studio City.
That's where everybody, like all the.
And that's
Hey.
where we were. That's where I was at having this conversation, like near Studio
Yeah,
City.
that's where it's bad. Like
Yeah.
here, it's
Trying to set you up.
they're about to build the Rams Stadium here.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Rams
really?
practice facility.
The mall, they just got the movie theater, everything. It's cracking over
Nice
here.
I'm like,
It's the uppity theater too, the dine-in.
Thanks for your input, but I'm still gonna live out here.
Yeah.
Like Brandon
wish
said, gang of coyotes out here. That's
it.
About
That's
1 in the
it.
morning.
That's it.
That's
Like,
about
All you
it.
hear. Like,
Hey,
damn,
that's
somebody
what
dogged
scared me.
on. Somebody
I'm like,
dogged
is it
on.
ghosts? Oh no, it's just some coyotes again.
When they had, when they was having the Black Lives Matter, like, what is that
Hey,
called? The march? When they're having the protest? Right? There was no police. Let's just say that. Right? There was no police out here doing nothing, right? It was just a bunch of white kids protesting.
Protesting, I mean,
It just
even
it wasn't,
COVID.
it wasn't really black. It was like a sprinkle. but it
COVID,
was-
nothing. COVID, we was chilling.
Yeah, COVID, everybody out.
Everybody fucking with us.
Their own little
Got it.
community. Yeah, but
up
I'm
in
just
the
saying, just to
hills.
let you know, there was no police doing nothing here.
Now you will see the occasional Trump rally as we get closer to election day. So
Yikes.
those moments just turn
For real?
left. Yeah, by the Taft and the Ralphs, it goes down.
Oh, yeah, it go down.
It go down right.
I got a couple neighbors.
Yeah, that liquor store over there, right on the corner. That liquor store, little
That's the one
stadium over
place,
there.
you know.
I got a neighbor that'll put it in the
Sundown.
front yard and then pull it out. Like it was like he put it only at night. where nobody can see it.
Showing his
Right about
support.
6 a.m. it's gone. Like, oh, you think you slick. Yeah.
A few sundown sections of Woodland Hills, but very not many. So Gil, let's talk about the fight at Foot Locker at the Topanga Mall. Do you remember what happened that day?
Yeah.
Wait, what was this?
Because I got out.
Probably like 2013, 14.
Oh.
You know, I was getting shoes, right?
At the mall.
They started fighting. I got in my car. That's what happened. Right?
It was kids fighting?
What I supposed to do? Hey, stop that, guy! Shut the fuck up, old man. Nah. Then you go ahead and skedaddle. I'm out of
He
there.
said, I gotta go.
So, question for the couch. What's the craziest situation where you saw something going down or about to go down and you had to promptly dip?
Oh, shit. I don't be in situations like
Okay,
that.
good answer. Like season,
So I just be
Athletes
minding
Unlimited
my
season about to
business.
start. Coaches watching. I get you.
I be minding my business.
then you have to,
Maybe
like-
like the occasional party in high school when the police pull up.
Like a wild Hollywood party, Florentine Gardens back in the day.
Neighborhood? None of those? You never been in those situations?
Neighborhood, no.
Oh, you never been? Oh, damn. What?
Damn.
What LA you from?
No, I mean,
Valley,
yeah,
we heard
yeah,
that.
but I mean, I don't know, like, shit, I don't know.
You
I mean,
standing on
I
business?
remember when the strip club when Nip was in there, and it was like 80, 60s up in there. You had to, like, you know, one of them.
I have a story.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, Lexi got a story.
Oh, shit.
Okay, it's long. I'm gonna try to shorten it. Okay, my first season overseas, I was in Hungary, and I was with my teammate and her boyfriend, and we were at this like little wine bar that we'd always go to in the middle of the city. So we were there one night. We go there all the time, so it's cool. There's not a lot of black people in Hungary, so everywhere we go, lots of stairs. It's weird. So we go in there one night, and there's like this big group of like Hungarian people, and it's like booths. So we're on like one side of the booths, and then they're on the other side. And there's like this huge Hungarian dude. He like looks like he's like coked out or something. Like there's something wrong with him. And he just keeps staring at us, like he's looking at us directly. So we're like looking around or whatever. And then like one of my teammates, she's from LA, so she don't like play that. So she's like, can I help you or something, whatever. Dude gets up, walks over to our table, starts like pointing at her, getting in her face. Then his girlfriend comes over. And she speaks a little bit of English, and she's like, okay, everybody relax, relax, relax. And then I'm just sitting there like, what's about to happen? So then my friend's boyfriend gets up. They start yelling at each other. The girl pushes the Hungarian dude a little bit into my friend, and she takes her glass and smashes it on his head.
Glass of what?
Just an empty glass of wine. Boop, his head. And then just throwing shit. I jump up on the booth. I'm recording it, just in case they try to arrest us. This wasn't our fault. So now it's like a full brawl in the bar. And we have to like, now the whole bar is against us. We're the only black people in there. We get up, we run out of the bar. They have chairs, throwing chairs at us, chasing us. We're like in this big city center. We split up, just take off running. We have no idea what to do. We call our coach, our GM. It's like 1 a.m. We're going home for Christmas the next day. So I'm crying. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to go home for Christmas. They're gonna put us in jail, da 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 da. But yeah, that was a crazy moment. And then
Overseas, too?
Overseas.
Lexi, it's funny you tell that story because we actually have the video. Man, while you were in makeup, we took that video off the phone.
it was crazy. Like a whole bar brawl like happened, and I just ran.
Good.
I ain't throw no punches or nothing.
We know the Foot Locker story. Has there ever been, obviously you're Agent Zero, you're a man that's well-traveled, you've seen a lot of things, been a lot of places, seen a lot of faces. Crazy situation where you saw something that was about to go down or was going down, and you had to promptly dip.
Oh, promptly dip?
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Like, had to...
I'm not gonna be here, as Magic Johnson would say.
Well, I mean, I did watch a woman get her ass whooped, but y'all got to hold on before y'all be like, yeah, you didn't do nothing.
Wait, hold on.
No, listen. Okay, but look, it was in a sport of. It was in a sport. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, please.
Right, so, because you know when you just say that, they're gonna cut up. Okay, look, so we're in China, right? It's Shanghai, right? It's Shanghai. We're at home playing against Tracy McGrady's team, right? So I don't know if people know how big Tracy McGrady is in China.
Megastar in China,
Right?
you would say.
So when he moves, people move, right? Shanghai lives by their own little rules, right? So Shanghai is like a New York City, so they only care about themselves, right? Them in Beijing feel like they're not a part of China. So, T-Mac fans is coming in there large amounts. And, T-Mac has fans, and you have fans that like to yell out shit, right? And, Tracy, T-Mac, and, Asian, how they say it, T-Mac-a, right? So you have a woman up there, T-Mac-a, 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 right? And then what that did is irritated the home crowd. So, you have the dude smoking a cigarette, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then she listened, T-Mac-a, T-Mac-a, right? Now, you got to think, I'm from America, right? So what happens next, really, we don't see that because there's rules here, right? Whatever rules here, that shit don't apply over there, right? So he got up, dog walked her in that chair. No T-Mac-a. And then he's just giving her the business like nobody did nothing, right? Nobody did none. Like if she had a wig, that shit fell off, right? Like hair, everything, she's done, right? Like, oh shit, like you start feeling bad, like damn. Like me and, what's her name, White was like, yo, they not gonna do nothing, they not gonna arrest dude. She gets up, grabs her sign, looks at him, T-Mac-a, T-Mac-a. And I'm like, lady, no, it ain't worth it, right? He's not gonna be performing the way you cheer it, right? His back is hurting right now. He's gonna have 2 or 3. This ass whooping is not worth it. Like I'm literally like, no. What he just did was illegal, but obviously he's probably gonna do it again. T-Mac-a, T-Mac-a, and I'm saying like, yo, they are wild out here. Like, note to self, don't say shit to these people because they have no rules here.
Dang. That's
Literally
That's not funny, but.
No, it's not funny, but it's funny because she got whooped, but then went back and did exactly what she was doing
They
before.
left her alone?
Yeah, they didn't.
Gil, you try to tell me T-Mac not a megastar. I think that should put him in the conversation for megastar.
Nah.
Fans taking offense.
Oh, no.
Keep going.
No, we got to stop this megastar, superstar.
In China, he's megastar. in China?
No. Here's megastar in China.
Okay, megastar.
In China?
No, yeah, for sure.
No. In China,
No, I
China,
give you that.
Jesus.
No, I give you that, but not here.
Remember, I told you I'm in front of LeBron James and D Wade and Melo in jersey sales in China, and I didn't say this. I didn't even play, right? I got hurt in 07, so I missed the whole season, and I outsold those guys while they were in the Olympics. If I'm telling you he is Jesus, trust me. In America, I've never seen nothing like that.
Wow.
T-Mac.
Like he can't,
All right,
like,
T-Mac-a.
Bigger than Kobe?
see, I never seen Kobe in China. But they said Kobe in China is ridiculous. They said Jordan in China is ridiculous. They said LeBron James in
Yeah, because
China.
if he's Jesus,
But that's what I'm saying. I never seen them in China, right? So when we got off that, what's the name? I was with
yeah.
and
Yeah.
he walked out, and man, we're talking about the airport, dog.
No.
And it was you talking about 100,000 people. Now imagine the Lakers arena, Golden State arena. You got 5 arenas of full people just sitting outside in the like what the? I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man.
Yo, does your shoe sales help you become a megastar?
Yeah.
So is Kyrie Irving a megastar? All right, cool.
Oh, you putting Kyrie in the megastar?
All right.
So
I'm just making
I don't
sure.
know.
All right.
So
I'm just making sure we're on the same
I don't want people to get confused. There's just some like when we say exceptions to the rules, there's some people that fall into that category, right? Like basketball-wise, your stats have to match your performance, your game, your charisma, and then your shoe sales, jersey sales, right? Some people game and their accolades might not be all of it, but their shoe sales, jersey sales, popularity is.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Then you might have the accolades, but nobody likes your game. Nobody likes you as a person. Nobody does nothing for you, right? You don't have the personality that people like, oh, I like that dude.
Right.
Sometimes people just bland.
Right.
right? You know, some people don't have personalities. Like, if nobody can identify with you as a person, like, oh, I want to be him, I feel sorry for him. Like, think about when we watch TV, we fall in love with characters,
Right.
right?
Or hate characters.
Some people just not characters enough for you to, like, they have no personalities. Hey, how was the game today? Game was fine.
Both teams play hard.
Yeah. You know, so it all it's everything, man. It's not just your hoop. It's not just your charisma. It's
like
you need both,
everything.
right? You need to be a jack of all trades when it comes to this. That's why there's only a few.
Right. So yeah.
It's only a few.
So Gil, obviously everybody watching the show today don't really care what we have to talk about. They're just trying to get some bread. So should we give away money to 2 more?
Go,
Lexi?
What?
go, my God.
Oh, I was
Pick
like,
2
what am
people
I
in the
looking
chat.
at?
Give them some bread.
Here, let me pick. Oh, yeah. Let me pick.
No, you got next.
Oh, Lexi, best shooter on the couch. Don't just say that because y'all want money. I hope y'all mean
Then you're
it.
not gonna give them the money for that?
Damn.
Oh, it's like 4 people saying it.
Well, shit.
Okay, we have Trini Reem, and his Cash App is Reem02. REEM02. I pick another one?
Yes.
Wait, is this... this person's Cash App is Lexi's Arena. Give it to him, too.
Did he spell Lexi correctly?
He spelled Lexi correctly.
Okay. No apostrophe though, right? L-E.
No, Lexie.
That's it.
Arena. Okay.
Give me that stick back, goddammit.
Ooh. Other than that, I did see an NBA player get 2-piece by Genuine in the club.
So Gil, all right. Now, time out. Now you could have fucking said that from the jump.
Right? You wanna
Elgin
talk
Baylor
about
Lumpkin?
feedback,
I'm just showing you how.
Elgin Baylor Lumpkin.
No, I was just showing you how, like, how T-Mac was so big that a woman got beat up and still performed after that, But I was at a table, right? I got a table.
DC?
Yeah, I'm in DC.
Elgin
right?
Baylor Lumpkin.
We was at H2O. We was at H2O, right, on the waterfront. Anybody was there, they know this story, right? Enjoying, boom, 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 and then Genuine. And then, so I'm here, and then you got the other NBA player here, and then you got Genuine there. So Genuine was giving bottles out, right? Respect, right? You send a bottle to him, it's on me, right? So they give it to the dude, and Genuine was like, right? The dude was like, I ain't gay. I'm not accepting no bottle from no man. Send that shit back.
Oh, no.
So, the girl went over there, told Genuine what he said. I'm like, you didn't have to say he said the same thing, right? So Genuine came over there, said some things, and then all of a sudden, wah, wah, wah. Like, oh, shit. He been practicing for this thing. You can't get hit by pony. No.
pony?
Ooh, he gave you all what was in his jean hands.
So anxious.
Oh, my God. Like, listen.
So they sent a bottle to your table? He did?
Yeah.
You got a bottle from Genuine?
Like for you, or was it?
Like, how you send a bottle for the NBA player come in and like, oh yeah, well, boom, boom, boom. And he's hometown dude. So this person also, he's like, oh, bottle on me.
But he was sending it to basketball players.
To a
Yeah, the basketball player, yeah.
You know Genuine was named after Elgin Baylor, right? You didn't know that?
Elgin. Yeah.
Elgin Baylor Lumpkin.
So he was, he's a big
Basketball connection.
He's a big basketball dude.
So how
So
did the night continue?
He was Euro stepping on him?
yeah, that kind of, I'm pretty sure that fucked up that night because
Yeah.
we all watched that. Like, oh, Lord, I don't know if you want to keep taking shots anymore because your night over. You got 3-piece by the dude.
Took shots literally and figuratively.
Yeah, man.
Well, speaking of shots, Lexi, glad to have you back on the couch. We have some more clarity on the Steph Curry versus Sabrina Ionescu 3-point competition at All-Star Weekend. In the first ever NBA versus WNBA 3-point challenge, not to be confused with the first ever Gil Shootout presented by Underdog Fantasy, where Lexi finished the highest on the couch. Shout out to Adam Silver for seeing our motion and trying to really embrace it, gentrifying the event, if you will.
Yeah.
So Steph will shoot from NBA 3, Sabrina will shoot from WNBA 3. But for what it's worth, Sabrina offered to shoot from the NBA line so nobody would bitch or complain about it. We'll see if they honor her request.
They should.
Don't embarrass yourself.
So, Lexi, this used to be your arena. So, should Steph and Sabrina have to shoot from the same distance to make this competition fair?
I mean, no. but it's a competition, so I would rather her shoot from the NBA line than him shoot from the WNBA line.
Okay.
But are they doing the regular three-point contest still? And then this is just like
So
special?
so regular 3-point contest, Stephen versus Sabrina, then the dunk contest.
For what?
Like what does this prove?
I'm just like,
for?
Like what
I've
does this?
talked to a few people about this because I think it is cool because this wouldn't have happened if Sabrina didn't have that ridiculous performance last year at the All-Star game. So they're not just throwing Sabrina in just because, but it's because she beat the record.
Set the record.
For WNBA and NBA.
Wait, no. Okay, is it a record for the WNBA under the rules that it was, or they added all these extra balls that actually allows you because there's more points allowed?
I don't remember.
There's more total points.
Huh?
She only missed one or two shots.
Yeah,
That's what's up. But
she made 25 out of 27, finished with a total score of 47 out of a possible 50. Good, as you know, the NBA heavy on sponsorships. Starry came through, so they had special. It's not like the old school 3-point contest. Starry's got 2 like 4-point balls. You got the whole money ball rack. I'm just saying.
Hasn't the NBA added the 4-point ball though?
Yeah, they both I think have the
but
same.
that's what I'm saying. You're
I just don't. I don't know. Like obviously, it's gonna be for entertainment. That's what it's for, entertainment. But there's gonna be some weird dialogue and discourse that's gonna go on. Whether she wins, whether she loses by a lot, loses by little. If she beats the shit out of Steph, which I don't predict that happening. But if she does, people will be like, "Oh, he let her do that." Like I just don't really see what we're trying to do here, other than have a good time, and that's just simply not gonna be the case.
But people are gonna hate on anything, as we know.
Exactly.
We're giving away money on the show today. People are hating.
Yeah, so I mean, if we're just doing it for fun, I think it's like a good way to make the WNBA visible during a big basketball weekend. So from that perspective, it makes sense. But if we're gonna try and use this as a point for why WNBA and NBA is this, then I'm just like, I don't.
Well, let's take a look at Sabrina getting buckets at WNBA All-Star Weekend.
Yeah,
Get
shit
what
was
we say.
amazing. I do want to say last year's 3-point contest, they didn't have 3-point shooters in the 3-point contest. Because look at the score she had to beat to win. 11. That's what she had to beat. She had to beat 11. What kind of 3-point contest is that?
This looks like the Gill Shootout.
Listen, like, see that time? You gotta move. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gil. People were complaining about the first ever Gill Shootout presented by Underdog Fantasy, saying you gave the shooters way too much time to get acclimated.
Y'all can't wait till
after she had beat the 11, like she was just feeling good at that point. So it was like.
This is the final round?
Yes, she had to beat 11.
Okay, you know. It was Vegas, though, isn't it?
Yeah, 1
So
minute.
she was 25 for 27, I believe.
Nah, the shit was OD.
So you talked about, Lexi, what this means, obviously, for WNBA getting some more visibility. Should there be a rematch during WNBA All-Star Weekend?
Yeah. Why would we not do this? Why would we not do the same thing? But maybe it could be different players.
Because y'all don't have an All-Star weekend.
We have an All-Star
Hour.
36 hours.
So you got hours.
I wouldn't know. I've never been. So,
and it's going on during
summertime.
Summer league. So the player has to want to be there. You got to make sure that player's not on vacation.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's
The
just
timing is weird.
It's a weird time.
But again, I'm just like, if it's just for visibility, and since we don't really have much going on,
season is on.
So it's like cool. But again, like I'm personally not going to use this to push any type of agenda. Like if Sabrina does great for Sabrina. If she doesn't do great for Sabrina for being able to do this in the first place.
Brandon, you have some thoughts about the situation? Do you want to share with the couch?
Yeah, this is some Nike bullshit. Trying to make Steph not be the greatest shooter ever.
Under Armour versus Nike.
Yeah, man, I'm sick of it.
Shoe beef?
I see it. I see where this is going. No, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't embarrass. No. No, just like how they did oh boy from TNT with the shooting thing. No, they trying
Anthony
to.
Miracle.
No, I know what they trying to do. Nah, stop that.
The first
This
ever
shit don't
winner of
count.
Gill Shootout presented by Underdog Fantasy.
What I think they should have done is paired NBA and WNBA players into teams. and did it that way.
Or, because right now Sabrina will actually be at a disadvantage because it's not her season, and I'm pretty sure, is she training for a season, right? At this point in time, let's say next week, what has she been doing for the last month?
Right, compared to Steph. Anything she does compared to what he's been doing is
Like,
not
right, because when does she need to, because is she overseas?
No.
No. So she hasn't been really doing anything to be really in that game type.
We
So,
got, what, two
you know
and a
what I mean?
half more months until training camp.
Yeah, so
Shooters
she's-
don't stay ready?
They do, but he's in the middle of the season and
we already
he's
know.
the shooter.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
so
been like shooting.
like if you want to make this a thing, and women's basketball really don't have a 3-point, like they don't have a weekend. If you want to integrate it into the NBA All-Star Weekend, that'd be better.
When's
Right?
the WNBA
Where you
All-Star
take
Weekend?
We do have a weekend, but it's nothing like that.
where you take the top three, finals and the finals from the girls, right? And you put them all shoot.
Yeah,
Do it that way.
yeah.
But 1 versus 1 after the 3-point contest, like, is he in the 3-point contest? First of all, because if he's in the 3-point contest and he went through a round and did all that, now he got to shoot in that contest. One, he already got some practice shots. Where is she getting to shoot her practice shots if there's a 3-point contest going on before that?
Yeah.
Right? It's just logistically stupid.
Yeah. If the NBA and WNBA are like for real about just bringing eyes and viewership and just genuine fun, they will do the teams, the pairs,
So
instead of a 1v1 type.
NBA tried to do two-ball back in the day. I don't know if y'all remember that, where they paired the WNBA player with the NBA player.
Do what?
Different spots where they had to pass to each other.
That's
kinda
dumb.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
That's what the
they
people
can't
said.
pass.
But
They gotta
straight
just do it
3-point
like
They
competition.
cancel that fast.
Like, what I'm saying
Like,
is,
I don't want to see that either.
yeah.
Rebounding and passing.
that what I'm saying is, I don't know who thinks for these people, but some of these people that y'all have thinking for you are just stupid people. They just think stupid, right? There's a 3-point contest. One, I have a shooter playing. One shooter is not in her season. So we don't know what her shooting is right now, but it won't be the same as when she's in her 3-point contest, right? In her season, in her arena, getting her shots up. Like, can she go to her practice facility and work out right now?
In New York? I'm not sure.
Right? So we don't know what the ability is, right? Then you have a 3-point shooting contest on the court, right? If Steph is in it, he has a shooting advantage over her because he's getting up shots, right? He gets 25 shots first round. If he makes it to the second round, he gets another 25 shots. So he gets 50 shots. Then that is over. Then it's her turn where she's been cold for wherever, because where is she shooting at? While she's watching the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
Then she comes out there. How many shots do you have to let her warm up before, hey, let's get this shit going?
Right. Makes sense. But you know what a smart person would do? They would do an event where they had an open tryout. From that open tryout, anybody could pull up. Select the 16 top, finishing the open trial, let them compete against, I don't know, one of the best basketball podcasts in the game, their crew, that's made up of WNBA, NBA players, and compete for $100,000. And then you get a success story, like maybe a gentleman who went on another show, got embarrassed, that now gets redemption and gets to walk away with $100K.
Sounds like a good idea.
And we should do this multiple times a year. Up the bread and do it for the people.
It just logistically, it just doesn't.
Yeah, like what
It's
they go?
very
It
interesting.
just
to see
doesn't
how
make.
they
It
do
just doesn't. There's nothing that comes out of it, right?
Did they like, and I do want to know, like, did they capture Steph saying that in the warm-up and then they're like, idea, or has this been in the works?
So as I work a lot in the entertainment industry,
confused.
I would say that it looked a little scripted. We talk about script writers all the time in the
Yeah.
NBA, NFL. It looked like they knew they had Steph mic'd up that game. Steph, before the game, you and Paz.
Like,
Talk about
it was just weird.
But them hitting both the shots, too, I think that was.
I just
It
hope the dunk
happened-
contest is good.
It happened a year ago, like our All-Star.
Like, go
was
get some of them
a year
dunkers.
ago, and we're now just.
But the NBA, they're trying to, cross-pollinate, get
hey,
some bread.
I see the vision kind of.
And then it
but
goes.
again,
it goes to charity, right?
Yeah.
You know. Ooh.
Charity starts at the home.
Right? I mean, like, it's for charity. Like, I mean,
Well, speaking of
one,
charity,
she's gonna take it more serious than Steph. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like if I'm gonna sit there and shoot, I want to shoot for myself, not some fucking charity. I can tell you that for sure.
So speaking of charity, Gil, we do have 500,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We are giving away $10,000 throughout the show. Should we pick 2 more winners?
That's not charity. Those are supporters right there.
That is supporters.
That's not a group that's just sitting at home hoping you pick them for money.
Yo, because didn't we say that
is.
what, Tuesday?
It's your turn.
Or Tuesday or Wednesday, and then we end up getting it.
It's your turn.
Brandon, pick 2 people to bless with some bread.
I don't know.
Okay. Use the bat phone.
Yeah, I think it should be man, I don't know.
Don't look at Gil search history.
Well, that's a lot of, I don't.
Very interested to see.
Brandon Jennings fan.
That's their cash app?
No, wait, hold on. No, I see B Jennings Arena. B Jennings Arena cash app. That's one.
That
Shout out-
doesn't exist.
He does.
All they do is just feed into our ego, aren't we?
Yeah, just feed into my
Man, they smart
Yeah, feed
in
into
the
my
chat.
ego right now.
Gil, I love when you do these giveaways. People are actually nice to me.
See, Adam Silver, look, go to our chat and get some of our people. They smarter than you think. Huh?
Somebody in the comments the other day said, I don't have any moderator bop. I'm trying, all right? I'm working on it, people. All right, please. Work with me, help
You
me
got a
out.
wrench? I got a wrench.
They're so
I don't have no mod bop.
opinionated
It's not real?
about things that they could never do.
I can't find it.
It's okay.
They ever had the dollar?
Yeah, I know. It's a dollar sign. It was $ B Jennings Arena.
$ B Jennings Arena. So what we didn't tell y'all is if y'all put a fake Cash App name on there, the money just comes back to me. So
Brandon Jennings fan. The Cash App is Tough Crowd fan.
okay, simple,
So if
simple.
y'all haven't noticed, if y'all want to get picked,
Yep. Watch out with all
tell
that.
us how much you love us
out with all that
via
shit.
your Cash App names.
What if it's all just going to one person who's instinctively
just
changing
keeps
all their
changing.
Cash App names to?
Whatever.
So Gil, we ready to keep this thing moving and shaking?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. And people don't like when I say keep it moving and shaking, but that's my thing, man. I try. Can I have my own thing?
It's your
All right.
signature.
When you do it, just do this a little bit. Yeah.
The Antoine Walker
Shimmy shit, yeah.
or the Mark Jackson.
So, in the vein of other questionable ideas, the NBA made it official. Draft is expanding to 2 nights. First round is getting its own night at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, and the second round coming the next day
At Applebee's?
What is y'all's obsession with
Now,
Applebee's?
if they did night 2 at Applebee's, Gil, I would roll with
Applebee's
it.
and Olive Garden got roller seats. So you roll when you're at the table. So that shit is like you re-rolling.
They got a second round.
I've never talked about Applebee's more in my life.
Because we love Americana.
They got the second
shit
round.
like-
Hey, they got the second round at the Cheesecake Factory.
That shit is like eating at hometown buffet.
You know?
No, what's the
Sizzler.
second round at again?
It's at the ESPN studio in Seaport, Manhattan.
What?
I'm just telling you what's going on, Gil. I just read the news. There will still be 5 minutes before each pick in the first round, and the second round will increase from 2 minutes to 4 minutes for each pick.
So
Wait,
they basi-
what?
I mean,
so
they,
they're
I mean,
just
so they
trying to show
basically took
more
our
love.
idea. They basically took our idea.
So
They're
So-
showing more love to the second round.
first round 1 night, 5 minutes still each per pick. Second round the next night. Instead of 2 minutes, it's now 4 minutes, so they can milk it out, get some good advertisements in there, and try and make some bread.
Yeah,
They took our idea when we had that conversation.
Of what?
But the first day, I still feel like the first day should just be lottery.
Lottery? That would,
And then if you don't get picked lottery, your ass got to sit there until tomorrow.
In that seat?
Shit, since you
Hey,
want to make since you want to make entertainment and drama.
and they gotta sleep. They gotta sleep
gotta
in
sleep
Barclays.
at
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you want to do that,
But that is like, okay, one. The second round. Who the fuck wants to look at the second round?
that's what I'm saying.
That's one. No one watches the second round when it's on the same day,
Fact.
So what-
right?
No,
Why would I
fact.
wait the next day to say,
Fact.
"Ooh, my God, the NBA second round"?
Oh, facts.
55% of the people won't even make it to training camp. The other 45% won't even make it on the team. So we're only looking at probably 4 players that might make a roster this year. Why?
So Gil,
55, 45.
that is 100%.
And then, yeah, so that's right.
Yeah.
And then 4 people are going to be called in, and then they'll probably make the team.
So Gil,
That's how you get out of that.
We got a
Like
tweet.
that would be all of them not making a team.
We got a tweet that essentially shares your same sentiments from the legend M. Grads. Said the NBA doing the draft in 2 nights isn't going to hit how they think it is. Jokic was drafted during the Taco Bell commercial, and now the second round has its own night. LOL. Why?
No, but that's what I'm saying. The first night should just be all lottery. Like, make it interesting. Like how they do, like, everything in reality. This shit is reality TV now.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, it's a reality show. Like, this shit is all reality. So if you're going to do 2 days, then fuck it, just do the first 15 picks the first day, and then everybody got to wait the second day.
Now, I would enjoy that with
Like-
cameras on them, see what they're doing.
Yeah, like, I want to see, like,
Like, see guys not be lottery.
With agents relying.
But not being a lottery definitely is disappointing, and you can see all over the guys.
Like Mike, everybody, like
Mike, their
everybody-
agents up. I need to see the. Oh yeah, well.
Like I want to do interviews before. Where do you think you're gonna be picked?
Yeah, everything.
Like really, like
No.
if you're trying to talk about entertainment, because right now how you guys are speaking lets you know how stupid you are. When have anybody ever watched the second round? Listen, the second round sucks so bad that the commissioner of the NBA don't even do it.
Yeah.
Right?
you don't even meet him.
So you telling me we should watch the second round when you don't even call the fucking names of the second round?
He basically said,
Like, let's just be honest. David Stern, may you rest in peace. He was the commissioner for the first round. Adam Silver was the commissioner for the second round, right? So if the commissioner, the man who is in charge, don't value the second round, why the fuck should we? Right? Soon as the first round is over with, when you leave, motherfucker, so do us. Oh, next thing, Netflix, here we go, TV change. Because at the end of the day, how many jewels is in the first round, in the second round? And when the jewel does get found, we don't know what it looks like until it starts playing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jokic,
Yeah.
back-to-back MVP. The guy everybody's chasing right now was drafted during the Taco Bell commercial.
Which actually
right?
works in his favor. Taco Bell is delicious.
Right? So if you go back and watch, he can't even watch himself being drafted.
not after midnight.
He can
You know
watch
what I
some
mean?
Taco Bell though.
Hey, look, hey kids, listen, this is when I was drafted. Okay, look.
Oh, no, you don't even got it.
Okay, somewhere between this commercial right here was me, right? So it's not that important because it's not that important for you guys. So for you guys, because Adam Silver, you're gonna go to first round in the Barclays Center, and then someone else is gonna do the second round,
Yeah,
not you.
Don't disrespect Mark Tatum like that, all
So
right?
Tatum, yeah. And I don't know if that's Jason Tatum's cousin or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, no, for real.
Deputy Commissioner
Well,
Mark
maybe
Tatum, my man in Amsterdam.
second night, so situations like that don't happen. Like, I know that doesn't value like fans watching or
so what
anything
day
like
is
that,
it?
but there are a lot of guys who get drafted and they don't have their moment because it's all squeezed into
But
one.
it's, what I'm saying is, the second round is you might have one player in this whole second round that might be good.
Yeah.
Might. This is might. So we're gonna watch 20-something picks for a might.
Yeah, I feel like it's,
It's-
all for ad,
right?
ad
And so
moments, ad spots.
What ad spots do you want to? Who wants to buy second round spots for the NBA? Like what I'm, you know what I mean?
Enough
So
for them to add a second.
right? So if you're gonna do that, turn it into reality TV, right? Top 15 picks, boom,
One night.
reality TV. Because you interviewing, imagine interviewing Rashad McCants before the draft. Where do you think you should be picked? Shit, I should pick number 1, motherfucker. What?
Gil,
Think about you.
Rashad not here today.
No, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, think about the personality, right? He might know he's top 10, but he's gonna say he's number 1 because that's who he is, right? And then from there, you get to watch him, and then when you get picked, what do you got to say? He gonna give his attitude. That's a personality. Whoever somebody is, someone who thought they was top 5, they got picked 12, they gonna have something wrong, right? So you have all of this drama that you would want for TV.
Yeah.
Now the second round, you have 16 to the rest.
Yep.
Now that's a motherfucking doozy.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, because if that second round on Sunday, I'm watching baddies instead.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, as some people I would be disappointed, like
You watch that nonsense?
think about
Yeah,
Bobo,
for
like
sure.
think about Bobo.
Every Sunday, me and my.
No.
Yep.
Like think about Bobo. He was supposed to be
Baddies.
a top 5 pick, and he went in the second round. What his interview sound like? When you interview him, like, because he would have. This is the type of dude that would have been at the table at the beginning, thinking he's a top 10 pick. He would have had to come back the second night,
Yeah.
and then watch himself get picked somewhere else. That is TV.
Yep.
If you're gonna do it. Other than that, if you're gonna just do it regular, no one's gonna watch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to have some drama behind it. And then some guys might not want to come back the second day because they wasn't. And it's like, well, that's on you.
And then you got the second day at motherfucking IHOP. What'd you say it was?
Yo, Taco Bell, show some respect.
Oh,
I hop
Taco
also, when they have the unlimited pancakes, also a fine restaurant.
They having the goddamn second one at the ESPN IHOP Convention Center in the in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
With the 39th pick, just listen to how that sounds.
Yeah.
With the 54th pick.
They got to switch it up. They got to switch it to be like, with the first pick of the second round.
You know what I said, yo, you know what else they should do live? They should do trades. Trades, like GMs, like do the live trades to see
Who's
you
getting
know what I'm
bumped?
saying? Yeah.
Nah, but for the most part, most people don't know they're getting traded until they get traded.
No, but get the reaction of the trades so we can see like who was really the dumbass at the end.
Oh, like the GMs and stuff.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, so certain
Oh
trades
yeah,
that
when
don't-
they're
What are
yes,
they
you know what I'm
called?
saying? So people can be like, yeah, we got that trade, whatever, boom, 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 and then, you know, people can go back to it like that was a dumb trade.
or
Do they ever talk to the GMs and coaches on draft night? They should
that's
start doing
reality
that.
TV.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Draft night when they say, all right, Dallas is on the ticker. It should be live. All right, what we talking about? What we thinking? Who we thinking?
No,
All right,
we don't
let's
wanna
pick
get
this,
him.
pick this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
think about this, his wingspan, this. That's now we get to see how smart you are or how dumb you really are.
Yes. Put them niggas on the clock.
Right, so we get to really see how you're picking, what you're valuing, right? Because that right there lets the generation moving forward understands what you're looking for or looking at.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
So when you're with the third pick, right, in the NBA draft, and you're, let's say, Golden State Warriors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, oh, you need LaMelo. And we get to hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know we need someone to, come in for, Steph Curry. But, Steph Curry feels like he has about 6-7 more years, so we can run with him. We don't have no big man presence, so we're leaning towards this.
Yeah.
We might like Wiseman, but we don't really have an office for Wiseman. We get to really see how you're picking this pick.
That would be
That's real.
I would
That's
like that.
entertaining.
Yo, that
I
makes,
mean, because they got cameras and mics on everything else.
but that makes a lot of sense.
But
You know the league.
the decision
They're just gonna
makers.
keep feeding it to Woj. They will never allow that to happen.
It's so
Man,
dumb. Like,
forget,
Woj.
man,
What
yeah,
the
we don't
fuck
need
do we-
him. We want to hear from the person that's picking, so we could be like, well,
He
there's
can't listen.
literally camera mics, everything on the players, everybody. But when it comes to the GMs, front office, coaches, it's like just curtains. You don't know what's going on.
But
what
we
they're
should.
talking about.
Tell me.
We should though. I think I think we should know what they thinking too, because players get put out there all the time, right? So
Exactly.
why we don't ever hear I want to know what type of the shit you thinking.
Yeah.
Like why we always got to hear, oh, he just made this pick. No, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
Like to do all this. Okay, yeah, we got to keep this person. No, we got to no. I want to know what you thinking.
Why
the hell you got the job?
Why does a player? Why does this player who is supposed to be like top 5 slip in the draft?
Right.
So because we get to hear you and his name come up, I don't like the way his. Then we get to really we don't like the way his attitude is. He didn't have a good work ethic, right? So fuck the people you're picking, right? They're already in that situation. The generation that's coming, right? They get to watch the draft and they'll see, oh, this guy was supposed to be drafted number 20. He got picked 5. And they get to hear, well, he hustled every day. He was here 2 hours early. He left 3 hours. He was a good guy, so we're willing to take the risk on him. People get to hear that information. Right now, everyone's going blind. So most of these kids think they need to be a 30-point scorer to make it to the NBA, not realizing, for the most part, majority of y'all going to be role players.
But also too, if you give up that information, I mean, majority of us that's coming into the league are black. So, why would you let a black kid know or whatever, let him know what you're thinking?
You drafted me, so I need to know.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, the thing about the NBA, too, is why it's so fucked up, too, is that, we're judging guys off the money they make and not maturity. Like, what I'm saying? You're giving a kid 21 years old all this 30, 40 million, they don't know. So I want to know what my GM is really thinking behind closed doors. Like, what I'm saying? Like, just how they know everything we thinking. Like, they know everything. This ain't no game. Like, this ain't, like...
The NBA is more lenient because they're dealing with that age group. The people who's judging are the people who are at an older age. So you have 50, 60, 70-year-olds judging a 20-year-old with money. But then if I tell you, all right, tell me who you were at 21. Oh yeah, I used to get drunk every day at the frat parties.
Yeah, but that's cool.
So
but
wait.
But what skin tone is coming into the league?
No, but what I'm saying is if you're getting drunk at 21 at frat parties, why are you judging me for what I'm doing?
Because what skin tone is coming into the league?
Our skin tone has been dominating league.
Okay,
what I'm saying is we're being judged by older men that don't realize when you was this age, you was just as dumb. You just didn't have money.
Dumber.
You was having frat parties. You was getting girls drunk at this age. So why are you judging me? Because if I gave you 50 million.
Because I'm paying you. That's why. So I expect you to know these, but they don't also tell us the tools either.
But you didn't know it. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't listen to them. You didn't know it at my age, so why should I? How are you gonna tell me how to be when you was my age? You was a fuck up. You had to drop out because you couldn't go to class. Now let me give you 100 million. You was a fuck up for free. You fucked up for free. Let me give you 100 million. What kind of person you think you are? So I'm pretty sure who I am right now is 100 times better than who you would have been in the same predicament.
Exactly.
They don't want to talk about that. They're going to talk about who they are at this age. Oh, I'm 56. He's a dumbass. Let me rewind you. Well, when you was 21, you was arrested 4 times for DUI. Your frat got raided 4 times. You was under investigation. This is who you were at the same age, fucker.
But
when you start doing that to them, then they get mad.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna do that because we dominant. I'm sorry, it's Black History Month, but it's just what it is.
Speak it. Let it be known.
You know, but whatever.
Man, no one at 18, 19, 20, 21 is mature enough. Period. Right?
Facts. No, facts.
Just period.
Facts.
Life. Remember,
Facts.
think about 21. I finally get to go to an adult club, right? For the most part, most of them been in an adult club since they was 18 because they got a fake ID. That's the group you're dealing with. Think about 18, 19, they're getting fake IDs to try to get into 21, right? That's the thought process of the age itself, right? That's just regular life. The same age for sports is getting paid 50, 60, 70, $100 million. What do you expect from them?
So you think overall these younger guys coming to the league are like being unfairly judged?
Hell yeah.
Treated?
Hell yeah. Just off the money they make. They just looking off the money and not looking at the. You can't.
You can't, right? Because
so I think it comes from the fans, it comes from front office, it comes from coaches.
It comes
but I
from
think
your,
you really forget how young these guys are because they have all this money.
Like Luka's 23.
Right. Right. I'm mad at him for being mad that someone was.
Let him be judged. Like, how about this? Let him be judged by 23-year-olds, and you'll see how normal what he does is
normal.
Or he actually is way more mature than 99% of 23-year-olds.
This man got mad. This man had a whole person kicked out because he called him fat. Is that really mature?
I think that is maturity, Gil.
Is that maturity?
No, but I'm just saying, but it's
that affected him.
No, I mean, but it's just a sign of like, I'm 23. It's like, man, get up out my.
But that's what I'm saying.
Get up out of here,
what I'm saying is, that affected him. So obviously he can't be that mature if someone's yelling to something that.
But then he turns around and scores 70. How many 23-year-olds could just shake that off? Everyone was on his
not to actually, you guys, Luka 24, he'll be 25 at the end of the festival. Just letting the couch know.
That's what his talent is. His talent.
Yeah.
You can't change his talent. But what I'm saying is, let him be judged by his peers. Then you will see how far we are. Most millionaires and billionaires, most millionaires in this country, in the world, make that million 35 and up. Most of those guys that we see they're getting rich at our age now. They wasn't even mature enough to know what money was at this age. Athletes are getting paid the most money at the wrong time. Not when they're mature, they're 40 years old, they understand life, they went through the trials and tribulation, they're settled down. You're giving them money at the hottest time of their life.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm horny. Oh, I just got $1 million now. Where I want all the women, not like I want to settle down, have a family. You're giving them the money.
And then you're like, but yeah.
Ooh, these guys out here being sluts. Duh. Duh.
Right.
I just got out of high school. You seen high school girls?
Right. No. Shit.
Like it's just that's what I'm saying. It's just like you're judging like somebody like Chris Brown, right? 18, 19. You're judging
16. He started at 16.
No, when he got in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
They were both really young.
18.
Yeah.
You're holding
Yeah.
This man, who he was today at 30-something years old to who he was at 18, the problem is something's wrong with you as a human.
Mm-hmm.
You're holding someone to a standard when he was 18 years old to the adult. That's two different, that's fucking 4 different people by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's like me holding you today to who you was at 18. And I'm judging you. Oh, nah, I remember when this is who you were. This is who you are still. No.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck it. Then shit, when you was 6, you was the pee-pee in the bed boy. That's who you are. I'm gonna just call you pee-pee in the bed boy. Right? We start doing like you just pee-pee in the bed boy. Right? That's your name.
Gil, some of us drunk too much water before bed.
You know what I mean? Like, you're holding people to who they were little kids.
Mm-hmm.
Just learning how to drive, not old enough to get in the club. These are grown people with kids now, and you're still using that, which means you as an individual haven't actually grown up.
Yeah.
You haven't moved on in life. If you're still 20 years ago, this is what you did. 20 years ago?
Yeah. 5,
Shit.
5, 7, 8, like
So that's what cancel culture
we had to
is.
go through. We had to go through COVID. Like, if you ain't changed since then, like
that's the problem with cancel culture.
Yeah.
The only person in cancel culture that's moving on is the person that you're trying to cancel. Because they went through it, they understand they fuck up, they apologize, they're trying to move on.
Mm-hmm.
The only people that haven't moved on is the same people that's still trying to cancel the person that they already canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, I canceled you 10 years ago for this, I gotta do it again.
Person no more.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't cancel me. I'm completely.
I'm a new asshole.
like you said though, people aren't maturing or people aren't growing.
No.
Like, that's the thing, and people hate to see you grow. Like, people hate to see you keep going. Like, why are you not still mad? Like, why? How can you keep going? What the fuck you think? We got tomorrow. Like, it's like what the fuck?
Like, remember when you first hated me, you was 18. Like, you hated me, you was 18 bopping.
Yeah.
Right now, you a cougar.
Yeah.
Saying the same, you got 4 kids right now, hating me for the same thing I did when we was 8. Shut up.
Yeah. Call them little pee-pee boy and move on.
Watch out.
Just call them little pee-pee boy and move on like we're going to move on in this show. So Damian Lillard made his return to Portland on Wednesday night, and the Blazers showed him some love with a tribute video and standing ovation before the game. Then they showed him what his first L on a visiting team looks like. Blazers got the win over the Bucks under some questionable circumstances. Brandon, I know you're probably watching the game.
Questionable circumstances.
Wait, you said the first win of a.
No, I'm saying Dame took the L back playing against the Blazers.
Got it.
So before the game, Dame had this to say about returning to his old stomping grounds. It was weird. I walked in, and as I was coming in, I was instinctively about to just keep walking down the hall. I really didn't know where to go. I had never been in the visitors' locker room until today. So Gil, we'll start with you. What were your emotions like when playing against one of your former teams, and did you feel any added pressure in those situations?
No, I bust my former team ass. Because, I mean, unlike Dame, I didn't sit in the city 12 years where, your whole life is that, from when you came into the draft, like you being a rookie, you grown, you became a father, you became a community guy, right? That's your life. That's where that's like going back to Oakland for the first time, right? Not Oakland, the arena, just him going back to Oakland, his community. So him going back to that arena, that is his life there. Right, so seeing his kids, and I think his kids' birthdays was, his twins' birthdays was there, so he got to see their birthdays. So, that's a whole different emotion, and only certain players get that opportunity.
Yeah.
So you talked about, obviously, you were in Golden State for 2 seasons before you went to the Wizards. But what was it like for you coming back to Washington after everything that went down there?
It was nerve-wracking. In a sense where, because I left on bad terms, so me coming back, I felt more ashamed than, egotistic. So me coming back, I felt like I let them down. So me presenting myself and, like, hey, like I just didn't leave this motherfucker with some, So I didn't really feel comfortable going back. I really was trying to get out of the game somehow and just stay back home and then hopefully let a year pass by and then I can come back.
So with those nerves, though, just walking back into that arena, like, did they ever calm, or was that just the whole situation all the way through the end of the game, or when I got the fuck out of there?
I was numb. I Yeah, I mean, that's why I said that mentally I wasn't even there because I didn't want to process anything that was going on.
That's it. That's interesting, man. So, Lexi, what was it like for you playing against one of your former
every
teams?
time I go back to the teams that traded me or cut me, I'm just like, y'all are dumb. So let me show you.
Yeah.
I don't really feel I don't have no beef with anybody because obviously even the makeups of the teams are so different now and coaching staffs are a little different. So all that, that mindset is kind of gone at this point. But when the first return back to Chicago, I was like, I just hope y'all win a championship. And now I'm on the Sparks. So I'm going to show y'all why y'all could have kept me. Same with Minnesota. I go to Minnesota and I try to bust their ass, no matter who's on the team. That's where my real beef is with the Lynx. So.
And it just landing in the city,
Oh yeah, I can't wait to play.
Okay.
And those are the last 2 years have been my best games have been against the Lynx. So yeah.
And then Brandon, how about you for yourself? What are your emotions like when you were playing against one of your former teams? Did you feel any
I think when I got traded from Milwaukee, I was just kind of numb. Because I was still young, so I was just kind of more damn, I really got traded. And right now, it's next chapter, and I don't know if I was really ready for it. Just because I was so used to just being in Milwaukee, 4 years being there. So I remember the first game back in Milwaukee, I think I had a double-double and we won. But I mean, it just didn't feel like anything. It didn't feel it was revenge or anything like that. It was more like what Gil said, more of just wish I would have did better. I wish I would have had a better attitude towards certain things.
And obviously you're young when that trade happens. Were you hurt at all, disappointed? Did you feel kind of that Will Smith moment of Fresh Prince, why don't they want me kind of situation?
No, it wasn't more why they didn't want me. It was just more of it was so much off the court shit to me, more than just basketball. So it was just I was just kind of going with the flow. Was I happy? No, not really. But a lot of my unhappiness came from off the court.
Okay.
Because of the stuff that I created around me. So that's why.
For sure.
I mean, just for people to understand that, trades is like getting fired in a sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or getting transferred.
Yeah.
Right? Just randomly just wake up, hey, yeah, you don't work here anymore. We done transfer you to Alaska. And you're like, wait, what? Alaska, right? And that's what a trade is, right? That's how trade is, right? You got a job where you're going. It's just we just gonna uproot you and you just gonna go, right? There's nothing you can do about it. You can't veto it or nothing. So just imagine just being at work today and then you get traded to a whole nother city, at the same job. It's not you, you requesting.
And a lot of times they don't even tell you why.
Why? No.
And if they do, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
So,
That's what it is.
You were doing a great job. No, we really love you. It's like getting dumped, basically, right?
The only thing that keeps you comfortable is that you're still making the same money.
Yeah.
So it's not I'm going to a spot where I can't afford to live. It's okay, that's the only thing that keeps you okay, I'm gonna.
But that's what I'm saying. You're gonna keep everything, but you and your family. If you got kids that got to go to school, not tomorrow, motherfucker. Y'all gonna be over here, and you're like, oh shit. And you got to report. You got 24 hours.
Yeah.
You're just uprooting, your life for the most part. So you don't really.
I don't think you guys are looking for sympathy at all in either situation. But I feel like a lot of people who aren't in your position will quickly say, well, you're millionaires or you're making a bunch of money.
But that's
or just deal with it.
No, but that's why I said, all right, just like regular, just like a job. It's you keep your same money, whatever. If you just got a raise, all of that is fine.
Same, just do it over
The only thing that's going to happen is you're not getting fired. You're just getting transferred out of your will.
Yeah.
Right? You're getting the same pay. You're in the same position. You're just going to be in a different city when you come to work. Right? If you live in Los Angeles and they say, all right, you got to go work in Minnesota and you got to be there in 24 hours and you got a whole family.
Yeah. So now do you Dane, I think, left his family out in Portland.
There.
Yeah.
So do you leave your kids?
But that's more of the problem, right? If you listen to Dame, the basketball is not the problem. He's basically saying, shit, these are my kids. This my whole family's here. I left and, I haven't seen my kids. I haven't seen this person. You know what I mean? That's more of the foundation that kept him sane is what's not there.
Right.
So let's talk about Dame a little bit. 25 points in the loss, but he was 9 for 23 from the field, 3 for 13 from 3. So Dame's still trying to find his fit with the Bucks offense. He was cooking in December. January's been a little bit of a different story. He's shooting 39% from the field, 28% from three. So, Brandon, I'm going to start with you because you're our resident Bucks fan. Should Dame's slump be concerning for the Bucks at this point in the season?
No, we're 0-2 under Doc.
That's the concern.
So should Doc's slump be concerning for Bucks fans at this point in the season?
The Doc slump right now. And I love and I love Doc being the coach. It's just the Doc slump right now. I don't think it's any because those shots, you know, they traded Dame to come to be able to score in the fourth quarter during the playoffs. So that slump is nothing. I mean, we're just 0-2 under Doc right now, and well, hopefully we get out of it.
So, Lexi, should the Bucks be concerned at all with Dame's slump right now? Not really kind of finding that fit?
I don't think. I mean, being a shooter, it happens sometimes, and the way he shoots the ball and the shots he takes are like not easy ones. But yeah, he's gone through a lot of transition, which I'm sure he wasn't expecting to be under a new coach halfway through his first year in Milwaukee. New city, like we said, his family's not there. Just there's a lot of changes like off the court that can affect you as a player on the court. But again, he's fourth quarter Dame, hopefully playoff Dame. But yeah, Doc 0-2. That's unfortunate, but I think they'll be fine.
Mr. Hibachi, should Dame slump be concerning for the Bucks at this point?
I mean, Dame being, I mean, if he's in a slump, you know, whatever that is, if that's
just a slump for him. I'm not even, you know, for his standards.
I mean, a slump is, you know, if are you taking wide open shots and you're just missing those, or you know, like it's just you're being doubled, and you know, like there's different ways of calling something a slump. Just you know, you missing wide open shots and you just feel like you're in a slump. You know, offense changing, personnel changing, the way they're playing you. You know, that can have you just missing shots. The shots he takes sometimes, or you just be like, well, how would your shooting be if you actually took 22-foot three-pointers versus 30-footers, right? Like I know you can shoot from this far, but I'm pretty sure this percentage is going to be way less than this percentage, right? Okay. So, you know, getting closer threes versus trying to shoot the longer threes, like this. You know, this generation is more into making a three. Like, I want to shoot the closest three. If I'm on a heater, I'll pull up from here. But these are not going to be my everyday threes shooting 30-footers. Like
30-foot
like,
three and a 23-footer.
Like, you know, that's like shooting a long layup. Right? Like, why am I going to jump from the free throw line because it looks cool when I can just get fucking right there and make the layup? I'm going to make the layup. You know, it's like being on a fast break and trying to jump as far as you can to make a fucking finger roll.
A long layup.
A long layup.
A long layup.
You know, so that is the least of their concern. They have way bigger problems than that. And they're really big problem. Like, media, Dame is not the reason for bad defense. Losing Drew Holiday and Grayson Allen is the reason that your defense is not where it was yesterday, right? The defensive schemes hasn't changed. Remember, I kept questioning, like, wait, hold on. How did bad defense when they have first team all defense back there with Lopez, and then you have Giannis back there? How's their defense this bad? Right? One person can't turn the defense this bad, right? Well, the problem is they've never had a defensive scheme. They had smart defensive players who understood how to play the game. So when you watch Drew himself, when it was him and PJ Tucker, think about PJ Tucker, right? He's going to give you a 2.9. He's going to come here. He's going to block out. You drive. He's going to be there. He's going to get back. He's going to dig, right?
Things that you can't really quantify or have stats on.
So he does that just naturally.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday does that naturally. That's not part of their scheme. You drive left-handed, and he decides, I don't have a shooter, let me go catch.
Instant.
And he run down there, and he's the block man, or he's going to die. He individually is doing things outside of the system
that saves defense.
That saves defense, that make everyone look a little bit better, make the team look a little bit better. That smart guy that's on an ISO, and he just, hey, I got your 2.9, I got your 2.9, I got your 2.9. I'm help, push him this way, push him this. Yeah. That's him. He's the guy that's sitting there doing it. That's not part of your scheme. So when you lose two of those guys, who's doing all the netting up? The 2 nets left. Yeah. Now these guys are on their own. So when Greek goes to block a shot,
no one's boxing
there's somebody boxing out. Now you got Brook Lopez used to doing what he do, box out. No, you got to go get the rebound. Right. Now y'all giving up offensive rebounds because what Drew Holiday did is not being done. So it's not that Dame just doesn't do what he does. It's not like you're taking Dame off the dribble, killing him. He's just not giving the effort.
It's not Dame obviously, I think, was outspoken. He wanted to go to the Heat. Not necessarily Dame's fault that he ended up going to the Bucks. This is more of a Bucks issue where if you knew that was going to be a problem, you should have fucking addressed it.
No, but they don't know that's a problem because they're not understanding who he is, right? There's certain players that do things naturally, like Marcus Smart. What defensive scheme has him picking up full court? You shove him, he holds you, you shove him again, he takes a charge, right? Mm-hmm. Right? He does the flop. That's not part of your defensive scheme. That's him individually, right? That's what he does. So when you get rid of those players, you don't realize how bad you are in defense when those guys go.
And even coaches don't even realize when you're doing that stuff. Mm-hmm. Like I've had a few coaches of mine tell me, I don't realize how much you save our defenses with your positioning. Mm-hmm. Like a help side here, a jab here, just communicating, but you don't always see that in real time, and then you never see it in stats. Mm-hmm. You don't get a stat for being in a position defensively. So I don't even think that they were going to miss Grayson and Drew this much defensively because there's no way to... Analytics isn't going to tell you what they do on defense because there's no numbers.
What it is, too, is, okay, so let's say you are... you're trying to ISO the big, right? Mm-hmm. Right. You're trying to ISO the big. That's what you want to do. So when you come off the pick and roll, right, and we're switching, and then imagine just Drew just running up there just naturally to get the ball out of hand. Now you got to pass it and run and get it back, and then we switch back. What a great defensive player does is he takes you out of what you're trying to do. Sure. So the reason that you don't know how to quantify his defense because whatever they're trying to do, he done already took you out of it. Like what made Kenyon good, because Kenyon played in our system, he knew our plays, mm-hmm. right? So Kenyon knew where to be, mm-hmm. right? All right, okay, four's out, fist, okay, Antoine's on the opposite side. Oh, hey, they're snapping back fronted, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, when he's faking here to come back here, he said, hey, no, front him. Already fronted, just stay on that side. Yeah. Now when
come right back
when he tries to snap back, he doesn't have that guy. So Kenyon already did that play, right? You don't know Kenyon did that, right? So you think the guy who's guarding here, or you think the guy who's fronting stopped Antoine when the guy who knows the play stopped it, right? That's what the defense is. The defense is not the play. There's no fucking player in here who can stop someone. Right. It's the concept of defense, right? So if Spurs is a great defensive team back in the day, right? Now let's take the system out. Was Ginobili a great defensive player? No. Was Tony Parker a great defensive player?
No.
Was Bonner a great defensive player? No. So, you know, you got 3 guys who didn't play defense, but the team is number 1 in defense because what they did do is, hey, my job is not to let you do this. So when you get below this free throw line, I'm supposed to push you that way. Yeah. When you go that way, that's on the next person. Mm-hmm. So they just made sure what they did was correct.
Yeah. I mean, that was the best advice I got from a coach is defense isn't always about stopping your man. It's about making them do something that they don't want to do. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they're going to make it. Most times they're not. But if you just let them go get into their rhythm shots or do whatever move that they want to do, then you're going to get 30 points dropped on your head. Yep. And that's like the concept of defense summarized, I think.
Hey, should the Bucks start Bobby Portis?
Over who, Lopez?
No, keep Lopez at the 5, Bobby Portis and Giannis at the 3, and then Malik Beasley at the 2, and bring Chris Middleton off. At this point with defense.
Right, to be honest, he's dragging the leg. What he's skilled at is he's trying to like use his body to post up, but he don't have the foot advantage over anybody anymore, right? If he's hitting shots, you know, cool. Like last night, he was hitting shots, but, you know, at the end of the day, he still couldn't get past this guy. He's just hitting shots. Right. You can try it.
I'm saying just to play faster and like you said, they back it down, like to play just to get more active on defense. Like I think early.
Active on defense doesn't help them because they all look bad, right? When you break down the tape, right? Whoever's guarding the ball, there's nobody in position to help, right? You know, I'm guarding you, and this is a driving lane. He's on the island. You know, no one's tagging 2.9. None of them, because none of them did it.
Okay.
Grayson and Drew did it.
Because they know.
Right? Grayson and Drew was the 2.9 and get over there. They did that. So that's gone.
And then them two being on the same page, they were also able to help each
So
other
they go
on top of helping the rest of the team.
Like me. Like when people say I was a bad defensive player, I wasn't a bad defensive player in areas. Man to man, picking up full court, I'm fine. Right? Mm-hmm. Stopping the ball from getting in the lane, I'm fine. I hit picks.
Me too.
Screen
I'm say yeah.
Screen come.
Anything above like guard 94 feet, I'm gonna do all that.
Yeah.
When it comes to all these going,
it's hard to get over screens.
Like getting over screens and putting my shoulder in there, like or down screens. Don't get hit by the screen, Gil.
It's hard.
Gil said, "Come on, bro."
Like, bro, he's targeting me, bro. Like he's targeting me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like why can't we switch? Like today, why can't we switch it?
I feel like out of all the things on defense, one of the main things that is a skill is navigating ball screens and down screens.
Like Patrick Beverly, that's his job, right? You know, get through ball screens and do shit like that, right? Yeah. Me, like I keep the ball. Like I used to say, why you got to keep calling the screen? Take me off the dribble. Mm-hmm. Because
go right past me.
I'm bigger and stronger and faster than the guards that are guarding. I got Eric Snow. I got Mike James, Bibby. Steve Nash. Them right. Mm-hmm. Taking me off the dribble. Huh? Weak ass. Oh, here y'all want to call picks. Get my big man involved. Knowing my big man can't move, right? Yeah. Knowing I'm about to die on the pick, right? So, what made me look better is having Larry Hughes. So Larry Hughes is like, he's a ball watcher. He's a ball watcher. He's a net guy. He's going to follow the ball, which means is as long as he's tracking the ball, what ends up happening, he might lose sight of his man. So I'm going to follow his man, knowing that he's going to go for a steal on the weak side. I'm going to net his guy just in case his guy goes back door. So Larry Hughes was a big net guy for me. I was a big net guy for him. So when he's like, when Kobe come off the pick and roll, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep trying to steal it from the back. Yeah. I want to try to steal it from the back so he can shorten his dribble, make him come back this way. Make sure when I go, you're there so the lane doesn't look like it's open. Right. So what I'll do is he's going for the pick and roll. I'll just run in the lane, right, and then come back so he can get back in front, right? So, but that's people. Right. That has nothing to do with the team scheme.
You can't really teach that.
And
coaches try, and they waste a lot of time trying to teach players how to play like that. You either have the IQ to do it or you don't. That's what I've learned.
It's all IQ, man. It's all natural. You can't teach Kawhi what Kawhi has. There's nothing.
So should they go? My bad. Should they go try to go get PJ Tucker again?
I mean
I'm just saying, like for
a net guy. I mean, for what they're trying to do, yes. Now, that is a problem. Now, the offense is a problem too because the simplest thing, right? The simplest thing is this: you guys are shooting so many threes, and it's so many long threes, so many bad threes, so many heat check threes that you don't realize that you guys can score 130. You guys play so fast that you can score 130, right? Because why you guys don't play together? Like meaning like throw the ball in Giannis at the mid post, run off of Giannis, try to get the ball back, pick and roll, dive, hit, pass it to Giannis, flare screen, dump, doom. Like that is basketball. You guys don't even have that. You guys have, all right, I want to set a pick with Giannis, but shit, they're going to double me. Me and Giannis, and I'm going to have to pass the ball back to Giannis. Then Giannis has to go downhill and fuck that. Here, Lopez, come on. Giannis, go somewhere else. Lopez, come. Ooh, got a three. Like, you're changing the offense because you individually, which hurts the offensive team, right? And KD told me something, because I asked KD, how come you guys don't play star versus star? Like, why the stars don't play with each other, right? Like, why? Like, Karl Malone, like, you knew what Karl Malone and John Stockton. Stop us. right? However you want to try to stop it. You want to go under, I'm going to make it lower. Huh? You want a hard show, we're going to dump it in. Right? You couldn't stop them two, right?
Right.
Why y'all don't do that? And he said, the game today is looking for a mismatch and exploiting the mismatch, which now is pick and roll, big man switch. Okay, now let's play one-on-one.
Yeah.
So we talked about the Bucks. Now let's give away some Bucks.
Yeah, Joe.
Everybody in the chat.
That's why you was so quiet over there.
I see your elite pandering. I see your elite attempts. I already memorized your guys' names, name changes, sentence structure. So I know it's a lot of you haters in there trying to say nice things right now, trying to get a bag. You may actually win though, but I think it's my turn to give. Two names. So let me check who we got in the chat. Nah, I'm gonna give it to a panderer. I'm sorry. It makes me feel good. So we'll go with Cash App. Akil War, that's AKILWAR, for my first $500 donation. And then I'm gonna go with DD Chisholm, DEEDEECHISM, as my second. Thank you to all who pandered. Keep it going, because I'm gonna probably be able to give some more money later in the show. Really appreciate all your kind words. I know will only last through the first day of Black History Month. Monday, you will be back to your hateful, evil selves.
Hateful.
God is watching, remember. All right, but let's talk about Kevin Durant. He also made a return, granted to not a spot where he spent a ton of time. But Brooklyn, for the first time since being traded to the Suns, and against his wishes, he got a tribute video as well. But after the game, he said he enjoyed it, he appreciated it. But not everyone was feeling Durant's return. Like this usher who had to tell a fan to stop glazing the Easy Money Sniper so hard.
Look at him, sit down.
Sit your ass down.
Yo, look, he look like hey, yo, fam. He look like yo.
What was he saying?
I don't know, but he look like
saying something wild. And look
It
at
look like he just fed up.
He was giving him the heart. Just enough.
Hey yo, the Staples Center fans, they be struggling. Brooklyn, you see, he got up, he knew to sit down.
Yeah. Staples Center security, very fine people, but yeah. Definitely some hoes.
You can get your shit off in crypto.
You can go in other places you're not supposed to be. Just but there's also people we went to high school with and shit like that too. So they look out.
They do know us though. No.
Oh no, BJ, I got you to slide through
here.
Yeah, you can see the Genie's box
for sure. For sure.
So KD got the win too. He had 33 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Suns are 9-2 in their last 11 games, 6 in the West. Interesting note from that game though: the Suns' Big Three has already played more games than the Nets' Big Three did. Are the Nets' Big Three one of the biggest what-ifs in NBA history?
No. I think is a what-if wasn't when Chris Paul was trying to go to the Lakers, whatever year that was, and they wouldn't let that happen.
And the NBA stomped down?
Yeah. I feel like that's one. Even though it didn't happen, I'm like...
David Stern said, not on my watch. It was crazy. I think they were running the Hornets at that point.
Yeah, I think that's
they were.
what-if.
So he was put in the great position to be able to shut it down, but it said all the stuff. David Stern vetoed that trade.
He's the one who gave the trade. It was his team. He's the one who presented the trade.
Didn't they veto? I thought they vetoed it.
They vetoed it.
Who vetoed it, Gil?
I don't know who
The NBA
vetoed it, but I remember it was like...
Okay.
they
Who
said
owned the
nah.
team again?
The National Basketball Association.
Who's that?
David Stern.
David Stern, right?
And them. David Stern and them.
So how can David Stern veto something that he's the one who put together in the first place?
It was vetoed, Gil. So who vetoed
No, I know
it?
who vetoed. I know
Who
it
was
was
it?
vetoed, but got to remember, think about what I'm saying. For it to happen first,
David Stern.
who had to say, "Ooh, this is a good idea"? Yeah,
David Stern. To
David
make
Stern.
it look good.
Or
to get hype. David Stern
So
sick.
this was like just, it was all a plan.
Okay, now think about it.
David Stern.
David Stern is negotiating with, during the lockout, who is the David Stern negotiating with anyway?
Yeah.
Who is the captain of the player? I just want people to really grasp what I'm trying to say. If David Stern is speaking for the owners, David Stern owns the team and makes all the decisions for the team.
Right.
Who is the player person? Who is the king on the other side when we're negotiating contracts? Chris Paul, right? Right? So, if there was a trade and this trade actually went through,
always go, man.
Who let it go through, right? Obviously, someone made him second guess it, right? And that would have been.
Hey, that's some gangster shit.
Nobody pays attention to that, right? Like,
hey, that's some gangster shit, bro. Hey, I'm gonna throw this
good job.
Good
job, boo boo.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna
Brothers, with Brad B. Amber. Yeah, go to the LA.
And one of us is colored.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna throw this trade out here, but it ain't going.
No.
Throw it out here, but
What happened? What happened with the trade was this.
Yeah, all right.
What happened with the trade was this. Mark Cuban crunched the numbers on the trade. So the trade was Chris Paul is getting traded, right? He's getting traded for Paul Gasol and Lamar Odom. So one player for two, right? Lamar Odom's going somewhere, Paul Gasol's going somewhere. Now you have Chris Paul and Kobe. On the back end, which nobody really knew at the time, was Bynum was being pushed for Dwight Howard, right? So now you would have had Dwight Howard, Kobe, and Chris Paul, which no one really gave a shit about that.
Right.
The actual problem was, after the trade was done, Lakers had $24 million in cap space. Now, back then, $24 million in cap space is 2 max contracts. You start both of them at $12 million, right? You can max 2 players out. So let's imagine who came up in 2011 around the same time, right? So they could have went after, just in theory, they could have went after, let me get LeBron James and Chris Bosh.
So they vetoed it for like.
They vetoed it because what happened is they had so much money left over that the Lakers would have created the USA team.
Yeah.
Because I can go out and get two players. Max, I can go out and get LeBron James and Chris Bosh. Come on, right? I got you two. Then Kobe's contract was up, which was $24 million. They could have literally said, yeah, Kobe, we don't need you. We can go and get 2 more max players to start them off at 12, 13 million. Kevin Durant and what's the name? Come on. The Lakers would have looked like the USA team for 10 years because of the way the contracts have been set up. So Mark Cuban said, fuck that. Right? Told the rest of the owners, and the rest of the owners was like, hold on, we just had a lockout about small teams getting rid of your big players, and how come you get the team and the first thing you do after the lockout is get rid of your big player? Because think about it. There's no owner of that team. So before he sells the team, he gets rid of I get rid of, the Chris Paul and all of that. So that's what ends up happening.
Gil, I think you need more beverages on Gil's Arena. You were out here spitting.
That's
Bro, y'all believe that?
That's 100%. I was in Orlando.
Y'all believe that, bro?
100%.
I believe in nothing.
I don't remember how old.
I believe that he was trying to go at David Stern, and David Stern said, no, sit down, Clifford.
No.
This trade is not going through.
No.
You thought you can battle me behind closed doors? No. This is who I am.
The deal we signed was some bullshit.
Right. Because of him. Right?
Right? So
because of him, right?
Because of who?
Because of him, right? Because of Chris Paul, right?
Okay, if it's some bullshit, so what happens is if we send you a contract and players say no, and then the same contract come by and it's like, yeah, who wins that? David Stern, right? So whatever Chris Paul did was in David Stern.
So why would you take that position anyway? So why would you put yourself in that position to take that position?
Do you know who the other player personnel was? Who was the other head?
Derek.
Who?
Who was it, Derek Fisher?
Right. When he was retired, what first job did he get that quick?
The LA Sparks?
Knicks, right? He was coaching Knicks, right? Right up there?
Gil, are you alluding?
So is that what it's about?
Are you alluding to some colluding, Gil?
So is that what it's about?
Alluding to colluding.
No, what I'm saying is,
I mean, but where's he coaching now?
What I'm saying is, he got a real opportunity.
They just beat Sierra Canyon.
What I'm saying is, who was the player personnel dealing with David Stern before them two? Mark Curry? Was it Curry?
Gil.
All I want to know is it better now though?
Player association. On the league side. The player side. Okay. Curry was the dude Curry, right? I don't know.
Hang with Mr. Cooper?
Nah, not Mark Curry. I'm sorry.
That's funny. That's funny. That's
what's his name? This Chatno?
That's
who?
Michael Curry.
Michael Curry.
Shout out to Mark Curry though.
So Michael Curry was on the player side. When he retired, what was the first thing he got? the next year, coaching job.
Is that what it's about? So you got to take that road to get a coaching job? Gil, you can get a coaching job right now. How much you know? So you got to take a L. So you got to sit up there and talk to the commissioner, take a L just to get a coaching job, and then end up a high school coach after that. Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm not saying what you do. I'm saying this.
I'm just saying,
if you are any commissioner at any goddamn sport, you are not going into no negotiation
losing. I know.
Fair.
I know that.
Are you serious? Like, let's just keep it a buck.
So then why don't they just
who's the player personnel right now? Who's in charge?
Give it to a white boy.
I'm just saying, who's in charge?
I don't even know.
CJ McCullough, right?
Coaching job?
I'm going to tell you 1,000,000% if I'm Adam Silver and this is the man in charge, ain't no damn way that I'm not going to be promising the golden world. So when we do have to go to war, we both have an understanding what the big picture is. And the big picture is, after you done, son, do you want to be in this NBA still? Do you want to be in this NBA still? Do you want a coaching job in this NBA? Hey, what are you doing after? You like wine? Hey, do you want your wine
I get it.
to be sponsoring the NBA? So therefore, hey, tough crowd, hey, you got a little merchandise, a tough crowd, right? Hey, it would be nice if you designed some outfits for us.
Oh, they got the licensing deal for you?
Hey, we can make some licensing deal for you, Mr. Brandon Jennings. Hey, you know.
I just like certain teams.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Whatever teams you like.
I'm only fucking with the Bucks.
Hey. You want the Bucks? Well, you want the Bucks? I can give you 100% access to the Bucks, and you keep all your profit. I'm just saying, when we go to negotiation and I have a deal for you, it's in your best interest to make sure that these guys sign this deal.
Okay, yeah, that's right. But I mean,
that's what happens, man. Like, let's just be honest.
So you sell your soul, basically. I'm gonna sell my soul for myself so I can fuck everybody else that play in the NBA. So I'm gonna fuck everybody else off just for me at the end. Sell your soul then.
It's called Bore on the Floor, Brandon. It's called Bore on the Floor, and it's an American way.
I'm cool, bro. Hey, I'm cool.
I know you cool.
I'm cool.
I know you cool.
Like, I'm gonna do a deal to where we can all make sense for.
No. That's not how this works.
That's selling your soul.
No, that's not how this works, son. You not doing the deal, cool. Next, how about you?
No, that's fine too. That's fine too. But I'm just saying, like,
remember there's two.
But just don't be mad when everybody in the league don't fuck with you.
How many of them is on the committee? There's 3 of them, right? Right? There's usually 3.
I got a crew of.
Why they didn't give the role to a white man?
What role?
To run the commissionership. I mean, for him to go talk.
Who listened to him?
Why I got to be on us?
Who listened to him?
Funny you said that, Brandon.
I'm just saying. Like, why I got to be always on us?
You know who the first president of the NBA PA was? Bob Cousy.
I mean, shit. I mean, I just think at that point, why you don't?
Hey, Bob Cousy was, huh? Then it's kind of weird that they kept getting all those.
That's like some Illuminati
number
shit,
1
bro.
picks and all the goddamn Hall of Fame guys. That's weird that the first person that was in charge got all the talent to win 11 rings. Oh my God!
Back to the question at hand. Though, are the Nets big 3 one of the biggest what ifs in NBA history?
No, the biggest what if it was Kobe was supposed to go to Detroit.
Ooh. The what if is there is like, what if he got there? Will he still be alive? Now, what is the what if?
No, I mean, he was supposed to get traded to Detroit.
Okay. When? What year was this?
Was there a big 3 there?
Kobe was supposed. I heard a story that Kobe was supposed to get traded to Detroit, and it was during the time when they was trying to go back again, and Kobe was finna get traded to Detroit. Ask Joe Dumars.
Nobody listen to Joe Dumars.
All right. I'm just saying. All right. I'm just telling you. That's just the story I told. Kobe was supposed to go to Detroit.
So, Joe, I would say that is not the biggest what if.
One of. I didn't say the.
No.
But we asked the chat, coincidentally, fine chat saying very nice things because we're giving bread away for reaching 500,000 subscribers. 51% said yes, 49% said no. Before we move on, very quickly, Gil, I'm going to read you another interesting tidbit of information.
The Nets.
Isaiah Thomas, president of the NBA Players Association, from October 5th, 1988 to February 13th, 1994. Do you recall what happened in 1998?
No, what happened, Isaiah?
88, 89, 89, 90?
Back to back. Back to back? Oh, they got their plane.
Oh, fair.
So what year was it?
He took over in February '88.
February in '88.
He said they got
Let it be known.
What you trying to say?
I'm not saying they in cahoots. All I'm saying is, if he was the player personnel,
president of the
NBA players personnel, I know they were the first team with a plane during the year they went back to back. That's all I'm saying.
Detroit, fine city, fine airport.
That's
right?
interesting.
You can't knock it for.
Now that I'm thinking.
Right? I mean, that's just weird, huh?
I'm like,
hey,
are you questioning that?
what do you need from us as a partnership? We need a plane.
Interesting.
Oh, okay, we got you a plane.
Yeah.
So let's talk about a former Detroit Piston, Rasheed Wallace, on a recent episode of the Sheed and Tyler Show on the Underdog NBA YouTube channel, Woof Woof. Friend of the program, Rasheed Wallace, had this to say about MJ's defense.
Mike wasn't all that good of a defender.
10 all defensive teams. That Michael Jordan.
All that's NBA shit. Yeah, we like Mike. We gonna put him out there. I'm talking about being out there. I seen this motherfucker get his ass bust where he couldn't stop a motherfucker against J.R. Ryder. Probably against Clyde Drexler. Shit, don't forget the early Joe Dumars. And I'm not saying that he didn't play defense. I'm just saying that his defense wasn't as high as most other cats at that time. I couldn't put him on like 10 or 11 consecutive first team all defensive joints, dog.
So, Jordan, 9-time first team all defense selection, 3-time steals leader, second most blocks by a guard in NBA history, won his first defensive player of the year in 1988, same year he won his first MVP. So we're gonna play a game of facts or cap. Brandon, I'm gonna start with you. Michael Jordan wasn't all that good of a defender. Facts or cap?
That's a fact.
Oh, Lord.
That's a fucking fact.
And what leads you to believe this?
Crazy.
I just feel like his dominance on the offensive end just took over anything he did on the court. If it came to defense, like guys like you said, Kenyon Martin, Rasheed Wallace, and all these guys who really are defensive players, like, I'm gonna take advice from them before I take advice from Mike when it comes to the defensive end. But that doesn't mean he didn't play defense or anything like that. I just feel like, the first person I'm going to about defense probably like Gary Payton or, guys like that. So I don't consider him like this great defensive player to me. I just think overall he's just dominant.
Okay. Lexi, Michael Jordan wasn't all that good of a defender. Facts or cap?
I'm only gonna say cap because I haven't watched a ton of Michael Jordan in his entirety.
But nine-time first.
That's what I'm saying.
All defense selection.
I'm a firm believer in not speaking on things that you don't have a lot of information on, and that's like where I'm at with it. So the information that I do have and the things that I have seen him do, I believe that he was an elite defender.
Okay. You can also abstain.
Maybe in this era, he wouldn't be considered one of the elite defenders, but in the era he played in, I think so. But again, like we was talking about the blue guys, the high IQ guys, like I don't think he was one of those.
You don't think? Ooh.
As far as the net player.
That's what he was.
You think he was? That's what he was? He
Okay,
really
so
good at that?
so what Rasheed Wallace is really pointing out, so you see he's isolated by Iverson, right?
So you're saying he was a high-level net player, but as far as one-on-one stuff, he was the best. Okay,
so that's why I said sometimes we're judging people on the individual matchups, where the individual matchups is not the whole picture.
Right.
Right? You're talking about when we're thinking about Michael Jordan, when there's a key stop to be made, he's making it, right? Snapping back on, Karl Malone, right, to get that steal, to go win the game, right? Making the block, right? He was the actual net guy.
Okay.
As an individual guard, Pippen was a better defender on the ball.
Right.
Right? He was a better defender on the ball. Michael Jordan awareness of defense was great, right?
So how come we don't see more net guys getting shown love in today's NBA? Now it's all the centers who block shots and get defensive rebounds, and it's like the PJ Tuckers, obviously Marcus Smart just won Defense Player of the Year, but They're considered pesky, but they're not considered elite.
Because what happens is, all right, so like let's say Michael Jordan, right? Like you have a Michael Jordan on your team. A Michael Jordan wouldn't guard, right? He wouldn't guard a Kawhi Leonard, or he wouldn't guard, let's say, LeBron James if there's a Vando on the court, right? You're gonna put him on Vando, and he's just
good at that.
Then he's gonna say, all right, Vando only takes 2 shots a game. I'm gonna roam. Now you have Michael Jordan roaming during the game, right? That's not what you wanted, right? So he's the one sitting there netting, coming back, snapping back, because his guy's only shooting 2 shots a game. So when he had guys like that, you know, so why you think he makes think about when he made his first all-defensive team. It's the year Scottie Pippen comes to the game.
Okay.
Got it.
Now, he wasn't considered a defensive player until Scottie Pippen comes, because now him and Scottie Pippen can do exactly what when he's on the ball, Scottie Pippen, you follow me. Scottie Pippen, when you have the ball, I'm netting everything up, right? So they had a great system. So he's no different than like a Drew Holiday, where I'm the net guy. I'm making sure this guy don't come. What's the name? Patrick Ewing likes to go this way. I'm gonna come this way. But if you try to take him off the dribble man to man, right? That's where his exposure was when you had high-level guys. Remember, in the 80s, you didn't have 3-and-D guys. You didn't have the 3-level guys where he has to guard you shooting a 3. Like, for the most part, like let's say John Starks, right? John Starks didn't dribble like that. So when John Starks pump fake, he didn't take them off the either. Where's John Starks going, right? Like, think about what moves did they have in the 80s?
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
In the 90s,
I didn't know he was that type of player based on what is shown to us and what I've seen about Michael Jordan. I had no idea that that's how he played defense and that's how he got all those accolades.
He was a roam guy. So when you see him on someone like Iverson, right? Iverson gets the best of him because Jordan wasn't used to that type of player yet. Like when you got Grant Hill coming down and he's crossing over, Jordan like, hold on, Pip, this is your type. Let me go net. Right.
In Jordan's defense, though, anybody guarding Iverson one-on-one.
No. But I'm saying so it's not the one-on-one. So what Rasheed Wallace is seeing is he's seeing the one-on-one individual player going at him, not realizing it's everything that Jordan's bringing.
Yeah.
Snapping back, making sure you're not going to do this right. You remember when Kenya was saying, I'm going to stop Booker, you're going to have to pass it to Nurkic. Nurkic is going to have 60. That's Jordan. Booker is the number one option, right? So I'm going to be up on Booker. You're going to have to pass it to Nurkic. So if Nurkic is busting Jordan's ass because that's his matchup, Nurkic is like he bust Jordan's ass when Jordan's whole thing was to make sure Booker and KD don't get off. Right? So he's willing to give this dude them points so he can stop this guy. So you have to really put that into equation when you're talking about defensive players. But once you get one, the NBA is like this. Once you win one award, that's what you are.
Yeah.
Right? You win a defensive player award, then you get the benefit of the doubt.
Every time.
Right?
Every time.
The refs give you the benefit of the doubt. Like if you are defensive player of the year, what the fuck you think you get to do when you come back the following year? Hack the fuck out of everybody. Pull, grab, you get the benefit of the doubt, which means because you're getting the benefit of the doubt, right? When they're talking about defensive player of the year, or defensive teams, you get the benefit, you get that award. If you're a bad defensive player, you get that stamp, right? No matter what Harden does, bad defensive player. There's nothing you can do. He can go out there and get 20 stops in a row. Bad defensive player.
Because that's the narrative.
That's the narrative. So,
So again, when it comes to Michael Jordan, wasn't all that good of a defender, do you say facts or cap?
Cap.
Okay.
Yo, so if Mike was playing today, who would he have to guard on the Suns?
If Jordan was playing today,
right, and the Bulls was coming to town, right?
And the Bulls was coming to town,
right?
Okay, so if Bulls was coming to town, he would guard Grayson Allen.
What if Grayson Allen?
So that but like, why wouldn't you guard Devin Booker and he's gonna guard you?
Because he's a net guy.
Well, if all three of them,
he's the guy who's going to be on every snapback. He's the guy who's going to go for the block. He's the guy who's going to go for the charge. So Scottie Pippen might not be great at those. So Scottie Pippen, you're a great on the ball defender.
He's guarding Booker.
So you guarding Booker.
So who's guarding Bill? Ron Harper?
Yeah.
Or he'll guard Bill.
MJ will guard Bill.
Or
MJ ain't trying to guard Bill.
Or MJ guard Bill. Whatever allows MJ to just run through the rest of the plays. Because that's what he was great at. So if he's guarding Bill, Ron Harper is not a great snapbacker. He's not a great net guy. You know what I mean? So let the on-ball defenders be great on-ball defenders. Let the net guys be net guys. So you're positioning for the betterment of the team. Here's why Detroit was great. Because of one player, right? Rasheed Wallace.
Okay.
Right? And people would think like, how did Rasheed make them that much better? Because he put everybody back in the right element, right? So imagine being a train track, right? And two wheels is off, right? You're not moving as fast, right? He put everybody back in alignment, which was this. Ben Wallace, right, wasn't a great on-ball defender in the post. Smaller. He's strong, but he was smaller to the point where people can pump fake him, he's gonna jump and dunk, right? Mm-hmm. He was a great weak side help guy, right? He was a net guy. He was a great guy helping, stopping. I'm gonna stop the pick and roll. When you hit him in the post and Tim Duncan has him here, that's not his thing, right? Rasheed Wallace was a great on-ball defender, right? You couldn't trick Rasheed. Post up, pull a chair, this guy, right? So now you have a great on-ball defender. Now Ben Wallace is in his perfect role. Help, slide, go there. I got your help. Here, make him shoot over you. He challenges. Hey, Rasheed, stay down. I'll challenge it, right? Mm-hmm. So now you have him playing in his perfect position, and now you have a team that is hard to score on. Right? Now, if you say, all right, Ben Wallace, you're on the ball against Shaq, and Rasheed, you help, right? Shaq tortures both of them. Because one, you're too small, too little. Rasheed don't jump that high, so shit, I'm dunking on both of y'all. Other way around, Rasheed hold his ground. He's longer, so Shaq has to go up there. Now you have Ben Wallace coming with the extra arms.
So when it comes to Sheed saying Jordan wasn't all that good of a defender.
Stop the cap.
So good, we all know your feelings.
Stop the cap.
We all know your feelings towards 80s NBA basketball. Does the defense in the 80s and 90s get inflated because people don't want to admit the offense was kind of mid?
No, that's the thing, right?
I hate calling it mid though, because at that time it was very high level basketball being played.
But as life goes on, like we can admit, like
it wasn't that high level.
VHS players were kind of mid.
No, I mean, okay,
they were great for their moment.
Video games.
What I'm saying is
they were amazing. And
like Nintendo was the shit when it came out.
Right.
No, what I'm saying is it's not. It's okay. It's high level. No. We can't. It's high level for them.
Right.
For that era.
It's for that era.
Yeah.
Right? So we have to take in for the era itself what everybody did then. Everybody was high level. Okay, but the reason just overall defense looked better, just understand that they did not have players like a Steph Curry in the league. Right? They didn't have a Westbrook. They didn't have Dames. They didn't have these type of guards. One guard, for the most part, Isaiah Thomas, right? Who was a guy who was triple threat, but for the most part, he was getting in. He had a field day, right? Right? So when we think about if there's one guy out there, and his name is Isaiah Thomas, and he's having a fucking field day at the guard position, what happens when the generation of more like him is coming in, bigger? So if he had a field day, let you know what his competition really was, because, right? He's only 6'1", 6'2", little, but he's getting everywhere because what he's doing is different than everybody else. Everybody else, when he's guarding Kerr, BJ Armstrong, like are we really having this discussion?
They average like 8 points.
When they say Curry and these guys couldn't play in the era, do y'all know that there was players like BJ Armstrong averaging 15 and 16? What the fuck are you talking about? Right. There's guys like Steve Kerr sitting there running around. Steve Kerr can't run around in today's game.
Kevin Johnson.
Those guys can't. What happened when Kevin Johnson came? What happened when Tim Hart? When you had guards who actually knew how to score, who were offensively scores, they took advantage of the lack of guard defense. But there was never really three type of scoring, right?
Right.
The three-point line, the three-point line was longer than it is today. People don't realize that it was 24 feet. So where people are shooting from now, like the Damian, that's where the three-point line really was.
Oh shit, really?
It was 24 feet. Today is 22 feet.
Back in when?
Back, the 24 feet came in 94.
When did they move it?
When Jordan retired for the first time, that's when, we need more scoring. Move it up so these guys can shoot.
Yeah, that shit was that far?
It was far.
That's
so they didn't,
hell.
so they wasn't shooting, they wasn't
So they
shooting
probably
three.
didn't want to shoot that shit anyway.
Right, I'm about to say, that's probably why they wasn't shooting that
Yeah,
shit.
so now when you think about defense, where are you picking the guy up from? So treat everybody like, all right, the point guard position. Treat everybody more like a Rondo.
Okay.
Where you picking them up at? Free throw line. So right now, if I'm picking you up at the free throw line and you're not really allowed to shoot like that, right? You're trying to dump it in for this. I'm here. I get to really be here. Pass it to the post where if you're trying to break me down, I know I can pick you up and you can't go to the basket. Right? Think about it. If I know you can drive, I get to do what to you? Overplay you defensively.
Yeah.
I get to really pressure you because I know no matter what I do, Derek Fisher, where you gonna go? Shaq is down there. Shaq is like, hey, Kobe somewhere over that motherfucker, like, woo! Right? So I know you can't take me off the dribble. So I'm gonna pick you up, I'm gonna pressure you, knowing that I can be so aggressive because I know you can't go nowhere. Right? Today's game, right? You can't do that. Because I'm scoring. Like I'm in 2001, y'all. Not 80. 2001. And the guards that I was playing against wasn't scoring. They were lunch me. That's why I said, like, Iverson was considered a 2. The second best scorer was, when I first started, would have been like Marbury. Other than that, it was Mike James, who's not an all-star. You know what I mean? That was the second best scoring guard in my era.
Damn.
Right? So think about the evolution, evolution.
Right.
So it's easier to guard them because they didn't shoot the 3. Now I have to guard them at the goddamn half court. I have to pick up them. Before then, it's like, I'm not Derek Harper. I'm not guarding you out there. Ron Harper, what the fuck am I gonna pick you up at the half court for? I'm just gonna sit back here. You're gonna do the pick and roll. Do y'all see where what's the name's pick and roll was?
Who?
If you want to understand how spacing was and how guards were there, the great John Stockton. Look where he did pick and rolls at. The free throw line.
Inside. I'm about to say, yeah, inside.
He gonna walk all the way down to the free throw because they're gonna back up. Like, shit, you can't shoot, but back up all the way.
Yeah.
And then he gonna run his pick and roll at the free throw line.
Yeah.
Pick and roll right here. I can shoot a free throw.
I wish we could run a pick.
You can't
I wish niggas would run a pick and roll today.
I can't run no pick and roll at the free throw line.
Today,
I'm getting picked up at the...
Yeah.
Let Derrick Rose get to the free throw line let John Morant get to the free throw line and start his pick and roll.
Shit, let Russell Westbrook back then.
You don't even think about letting Steph get to the free throw line. He done shot that motherfucker 40 times already. Y'all gonna back up? Right? So, but because of the three-point line, because of the players gotten better at that skill, it makes it harder to guard. That's all. It's not like, right, Jordan, look, Jordan was limited in what he did, and he lunched me.
Yeah, he's still top.
Right, don't forget the moves. Let's just say Jordan's signature thing, what he did. 1-2 dribble pull up. It wasn't fancy, right? It wasn't shake and bake.
No, it was just
right?
basic. Like,
pump fake, jab, 1-2 dribble, pull up.
Skill. It was just skill. Right?
1-2, pull up, right? He averaged 35, 37, 30, doing just that, right? You couldn't stop that. So what the fuck are you talking about? You couldn't stop the one thing that he did. It's not like you made Jordan pump fake, slip under, throw it off the back. He didn't have to do none of that. Oh shit. Pull up, right? Pull up. Like he was so basic because your defense didn't affect him in his ability. You're 6'4", non-athletic. He's 6'6", athletic as shit. So when he decided to pull up, there was nothing you really doing with it.
Okay, you talked about the pick and roll before. Let's pick 4 more people to give some bread and roll them over some
Get that money.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gil's Arena, 500,000 subscribers. to celebrate the start of Black History Month. We appreciate y'all for all y'all love and support. We appreciate all the pandering in the chat right now, all the nice things you're saying that you do not mean, but you are still gonna have the chance to get some green.
Hey, True Lou. Who is True Lou? Y'all see True Lou?
True Lou.
True. It just reminded me. True. True. Huh? L-O-U? No, it's Truulou. Yeah.
Truulou. True Lou. True Lou. True Lou, you got 500 coming. I hope somebody's spending this bread on some weed.
King Cow. But it's, what's the name? Is Elijah Brown.
How do you spell the King, K-I-N-G?
Have some more
I mean, his Cash App is Elijah Brown. Cash App. ELIJAH Browns. BROWNS. I hope he's not a Cleveland Cow.
Gotcha. 2 more, please.
We need 2 more right now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, then.
2 more. Let's see.
No, but that's what I said. Defense is like I was saying on my live earlier. Listen, defense is like this. Listen, the best offensive players, besides just a great defensive mind, then the second best defensive player mind on the court is a great offensive player. Right? So when you think about MJ, when you think about Bird, when you think about Kobe, the AIs, right? They have to know defense to the point where they can manipulate it. Right? Mm-hmm. I need to know what you do on pick and rolls. I need to know how fast this guy. I need to know who's on the back line. I need to know if does he take charge, does he does blocks, what's your scheme, for me to be effective in my scoring. Right? So I need to know what defense is. No matter if I don't play the shit. If you don't think James Harden is a great defensive mind, then something's wrong with you. Mm-hmm. Right? He's so great that he knows, bop, 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 I'm going to put the ball, you're going to reach, I'm going to put my hand, because he knows human behavior. He knows you got to lean me here, because he knows if I snatch back here, you're not going to have this guy. Like Kyrie's mind defensively, he knows how your feet's supposed to be for him to shift you. Mm-hmm. Right? And I don't think people understand that part. To be great at defense, you need to know the blueprint. I mean, to be great at offense, you need to know the blueprint of defense very well.
Who's your top 5 defenders ever in the NBA?
Ever?
Yeah, just like, or top 3. Like your favorite defenders, whatever, that you just felt like.
Where do you guys, you study just to see how they play to make you a better offensive player?
Yeah, that you played against.
To make me a great offensive player?
That you played against. Yeah, how about that?
That I played against. So I never really played against Jordan.
Okay.
Right. So I can't, I mean.
That's fine.
I'll say Kobe. Raja Bell. Karolinko.
He guarded you? Like he was,
yeah.
Okay.
Karolinko. Shit, or Iguodala. Either one of those 2 at the 3.
I want Iguodala.
That's 4. I mean that's 4 right there.
I mean, so at the 5, I would say Shaquille O'Neal.
No, I'm just saying, just like that you had to go up against, that you felt like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that I had to go up.
Yeah, that you, not like that you, I'm talking about that had to guard you, like that guarded you, like straight up. Like, not.
So I'll say Banks, picking me up full court.
Banks.
Right, that
Marcus
gave me
Banks. Shout out to legend Marcus Banks.
Marcus Banks.
Kobe, right? Because when I say great, listen, don't care about my scoring against what I did, but remember, my scoring comes because I'm studying how he plays defensively. Right? I just had an advantage over him, but as a defensive player, what he did.
Marcus Banks was a bulldog, by the way. Shit.
Same thing with Raja. Karolinko. And Iguodala. Oh, JK.
Lexi, do you have 2 names for us to give some bread to?
She probably watching my DMs or something. No. Ain't nothing in there, it's dry.
Not interested in those.
People scared of me.
Yo, hit me and text me if y'all want y'all money, because it's coming back to me next.
This person, $ Rich Dollars, DOLLAS 8, because he said I would drop 60 on you.
Hey, Rich Dollars has been pandering the whole show. He's been saying nice things about the entire cast. Give him his bread.
He's smart, huh?
Rich Dollars, 8.
He got to the woman.
And then...
Is it a Z or S on dollars? Is it S?
It's an S.
S, I believe.
And then... I don't know, there's so many.
Right, they just going down, right? When you be looking, they just be like, it's like, yo.
People are
I don't even know how to pronounce half that shit.
How many people got in the chat?
We'll do this one, $sign.
What's up, chat?
Ready? $sign, nights, like nighttime. I, like your eyeball. Because he said I got the best drip. Thanks.
Oh, Night's Eye.
Yeah, Night's Eye.
Night's Eye. Shout out Night's Eye.
Hey, those Rick Owens you have on?
Yes.
They know how to get money out of Lexi, boy.
Just say nice things to me.
Applebee's.
Bare minimums.
You a sugar, she's a sugar mama,
Just say, hey, you look good
Bare
today.
minimum.
Hey, man, hey, listen, chat. Hey, listen, go on her DM.
No.
Tell her
No,
nice thing.
no,
Boy, you
no,
can get that WNBA check out of her quick.
Man,
Hey, beautiful, how you doing?
hell nah.
Hey, love, how you
Shit.
doing? She might go for Grand Rising. She might
Oh,
go for
hell
that.
no. Don't say that to me. You'll get blocked. Grand Rising Queen, blocked.
Grand Rising Queen?
Block. Yes. That's a
Applebee's.
hard no.
No Applebee's off.
They said no
Grand Rising
negotiable.
Queen,
Hey, look,
you are an evil person. Leave me alone. Thank you.
Before we move on, make sure you go to the Underdog NBA page. Subscribe to the page. Check out Sheed and Tyler. They're part of the Underdog family, doing a great job over there. Shout out to Sheed.
Sorry, Sheed. I mean, I understand what he's saying because he's looking at the individual on-ball defense.
But everybody don't got to agree. That's what makes.
No, I mean,
Underdog
that's what
It's just like some people are great in their area. Like, who's a great defender right now as a big man? Lopez, right? He was first team. Or Jaren Jack, right?
AD.
Right?
AD, yeah.
Not Rudy Gobert.
No, Jaren Jack won Player of the Year, right?
Yeah,
did.
last year.
Yeah, defense.
You think he can stop Kevin Durant? You think he can stop Tatum? No. You think he can stop Luka?
Not.
Hell no, he can't guard those guys. So he's good in the element that he's good, protecting the rim, being the help guy, whatever. Right? That he's good in his area. So when Rasheed's talking, he's talking from the area that he's looking at, and that area is on ball, probably on ball defending ISOs.
So like, why don't guards get shown more love for that? Because that's essentially what the big players are doing.
Yeah,
But they're blocking shots, obviously, and getting rebounds. But the guards are essentially doing the same thing.
Like probably the best team defensive player that I played against as a big man, is probably Wild Thing, Vrejao. Right? Vrejao gave me troubles.
Rajon Rondo?
No, Vrejao.
With the hair?
Anderson.
Vrejao?
Vrejao.
With the hair.
What I'm saying is, what I mean gave me fits is where I'm trying to go.
He's there already.
He's there already. Yeah. I'm trying, like when I go to the lane, like, okay, I got LeBron on me. He don't move very well left to right compared to me. Boom, I'm gone. Oh shit, Vrejao trying to take a charge. Yeah. Right? So now I can't go. All right, let me go this side. Vrejao is sitting there like, damn, this motherfucker a tracker? Motherfucker bloodhound. I got a bloodhound right here. So I'm pretty sure if I ask him, when you played against me, what was your job? And if he says his job was just to track my movements, it made sense. Whenever he was on the court, I had to think more.
So, Gil, we have a MostlyFans question from one of our producers. Say, can you ask Gil what Verjao's first name is?
Ander, it starts with an A.
Close. You had it.
Right?
Anderson.
Yeah.
Right?
Good job.
Have y'all noticed? I say last names. I don't really. Y'all fuck your first name up.
You fucked his last name up too.
Last names are easy. I feel like last names are easy. Just like Jennings. Don't just say, Jennings.
You be like Andrew. Like how many fucking Andrews are there? You know what I mean?
Shout out to Kedrick Perkins and Kedrick Lamar.
But women, you gotta say.
Giannis' last name is tough.
That's different.
Antetokounmpo.
Or
saying that throughout a
game.
A game is crazy. It's hard.
And Justin Bieber. That was my favorite one today.
Justin Bieber?
Beef.
Justin Bieber.
Beef.
Legend. Good. But
I be doing that shit on purpose.
That's why we appreciate you.
Justin Bieber, his evil alter ego.
I still can't. Even though I know it's the De'Aaron Fox. If I'm just saying it, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I think it's the Jalen Brown. Jalen
Brown, Jalen Green.
That's the one you be getting.
Yeah, I be fucking that one up.
Because
most of the time I be talking about Jalen Brown.
But you be throwing shit.
So, Gil, you mentioned Luka a second ago. Let's talk a little bit about Luka. During a recent radio interview, Mavs head coach Jason Kidd offered his thoughts on where Luka stands in comparison to some of the greats. So, J. Kidd said the following: Luka is better than Dirk. He's in the atmosphere of MJ, the best to ever do it, LeBron, Kobe. So, here's Luka compared to MJ, Kobe, and LeBron based on where each of their players was
at the same age.
At the same exact age. 9,000.
The same thing you did with Steph.
Yeah.
104, or based on their sixth season. So, LeBron more games, followed by Jordan, Kobe, Luka. MJ leads the points per game average, but Luka is second with 28.3. Luka leading in rebounds, Luka leading in assists, MJ smacking everybody in steals. Well, let's get to some.
What is a VORA? What is that?
Value over replacement player.
What the fuck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. There's 100 other things there.
Okay, okay.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, value. Yeah.
What does the atmosphere of MJ mean? What does that mean?
Is it the same atmospheric?
He just
the
like
ozone
said like
layer?
he said like a lot of.
Oh, atmosphere meaning like he's in the GOAT debate. That's what the atmosphere. He's in that type of.
So Luka still has a whole half season to go, but let's just take a look. Jordan, the only one with championships, he had 3 at that point. Or no, excuse me, Kobe had 3 at that point.
I was gonna say
I'm smoking crack, Gil. You gave me a mimosa. I told you, don't put nothing in my bag.
You gave me a mimosa.
Just give me straight OJ. But so MJ first team, All NBA 4 times. Luka likely will get that to 5 this season, but it's 4. Then All-Star selections, Luka will be at 6, I believe, or did they correct it to 5?
Corrected, so
It's 5. So Luka obviously got in this year.
He'll
MJ
never be
leading.
defense.
I'm out here slurring and shit, giving away money.
Now, if you really want to listen, media, just if you really want to make Luka really good, won't you just go by the same age? See, if you go by the same age, he looks better than Jordan.
So wait, what is that?
6th season. So Luka's
season.
5.5.
So
Luka's 5.5 seasons deep. Everyone else is 6th season.
So if you want him to look better than MJ in this type of thing,
So how old was MJ in his
6th season, MJ was
MJ didn't win a ring until 7.
Remember, MJ came in the league at 22.
right?
Luka's only 23 now.
Luka's 24. He'll be 25 at the end of Black History Month, February 20. Luka has Negro tendencies.
So Michael Jordan was 26 in his 6th season. So if you do it by 23, that means you cap Jordan off to
Again, 24, Gil, 25 at the
God, man, dog, I'm not doing this again.
But I'm just saying,
I'm not doing
that's what I'm saying. Like if you really want to push the narrative.
Put these little stats out. They manipulate so many things
Because
for them to spit out a sentence about.
Because I can tell you right now, if I'm a fan looking at this, as of right now, I'm gonna say Luka's better because Luka came in at 18. So if his numbers are just like this, you 22 when you came in. So you was an older player.
Luka also had a EuroLeague MVP before he came to the league.
I don't know what that means, but I don't know what that has to do with the NBA.
I'm just.
But what I'm saying is, one is a kid, one is an adult.
It has to do with accolades
the only
and trajectory.
one of those go.
What I'm saying is, one is a kid, one is an adult when they came in. So when MJ comes in, MJ has to be great. Luka had a chance like Kobe, right? But if you just say, all right, Luka at the same age, well, this is not even close. This is not even close debate at this point. Only person who's comparable to him is LeBron.
So we'll go. Question for the group, facts or cap, another round. Jason Kidd saying Luka's better than Dirk and in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, and Kobe. Facts or cap? Brandon, we'll start with you.
No, start with
Lexi. Based on the information you've just seen.
I don't fucking know. I don't like these facts or cap questions.
Look, we are trying to get sponsorships. We are trying to.
Oh, sponsored by Facts or Cap, sponsored by blah blah blah.
We're trying to get Gil some better AC.
It's the mimosa. She said, it's the mimosa.
Sounded all that.
It's the mimosa.
Sounded all Caucasian.
I don't agree with the entire statement, but I mean, I think Luka is going to be one of the NBA greats when it's all said and done.
So can we interpret that as a fact?
Sure, we'll say facts.
Facts over here too. Facts.
I don't know how Brandon got that.
77. This is, I know it's,
That was a trinket of Lexi's Arena, Brendan.
I know it's Black History Month, but this is the only probably
Luka.
Caucasian that we're gonna see cooking.
So I did an interview with Tim Hardaway Jr. Last year.
Oh.
He said Luka has ample Negro tendencies, not to say that he could get an
For
off
sure.
or get a to-go plate, but that he has several.
He could definitely get a to-go play. And he need to go to Serving Spoon, too. He took a picture with my son back. He was cool. He was cool,
Serving
too.
Spoon?
No, I'm saying at the game.
Okay.
But I'm going to say he need to go to Serving Spoon and eat.
Yeah, he has permission from Brandon Jennings to go to Serving Spoon.
For sure.
But Serving Spoon's been a little gentrified anyway.
No. I mean, that's what happens.
And I respect you.
We got to keep growing as everybody growing.
Delicious
But
restaurant.
we going to keep our Black-owned business.
Delicious restaurant deserves all the love that it came. If you're ever in Inglewood, hit up the Serving Spoon. Very, very delicious. I used to roll with the catfish back in the day. Now I live in Woodland Hills. All we got is coyotes out here. Soul food very scarce in this area.
Sure.
We need to bring you know what's crazy? We need to bring a soul food spot to Woodland Hills. There's a lot of Black folks that live out here.
That,
Tough crowd eats.
Not even a Popeyes in the vicinity.
No, they got Louisiana fried chicken down the street.
Yeah,
But
fair,
anybody, we need like a Golden Bird, some BRB.
I don't think the Rams would want that. They're trying to, best we could do is like some hot chicken. So Gilbert Arenas, namesake of the show.
I'm seeing your poll, and your poll is
You're looking at my poll?
Yeah. Pause. Your poll is jaded. Your poll is jaded because the first statement is the one that was actually important. Is he better than Dirk?
Dirk Nowitzki, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm thinking Dirk Diggler. Is he better than Dirk?
At that age, yeah.
No, yeah, he's not. Him and Dirk Nowitzki are not even the same planet at the same age.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not. It's not even close. And what I'm saying is it's not even close, right? When Luka's done, if he keeps up or just do whatever, one championship, no championship, he has a statue out there. Mm-hmm. These are not even. They're not even in the same building.
So you think statue regardless if he brings a chip?
All right, so listen, the statue thing. Before we go to the statue thing.
Jersey retired.
So you think in this era, you think more cats will get a statue even if they don't win it?
You're the owner. It's all about what that player did for you.
No, but I'm saying, do you think players today have played to a higher, like do you think what Luka's have done so far, do you think that he could, he's on his way to getting a statue? Even if he doesn't win a ring. So say he just be number one in scoring. Or, I don't know, or whatever it is. I don't know.
Dirk, 8 points his first year, 17, 21, 23, 25, 21, right? That's Dirk Nowitzki.
Right.
Right? And we want to do it again at 20. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yep.
8, 17, 21, 23, 25, right? Luka, 21, 14 points more the first year. 28, 27, 28, 32, 34.
Shit.
They're not even in the same realm, right?
At this stage of their career.
At this stage in their career, they're not even on the same planet.
Right.
Right now, same tracking, Luka is the best player that ever went through Dallas. I'm sorry, but that's just a fact, right?
No,
at this point
in time,
for sure.
he is the best player that ever went through Dallas.
For sure.
Period. It's
not even
close.
Yeah, stop.
But I think this is the issue that
everybody watch out.
This is the issue a lot of people have, and they'll try and manipulate this quote and take it and make it something it's not. But all we can do is base Luka on this point in his career. Obviously, we can't project in the future, but based on that trajectory of where he's at right now.
But if you, this is what I do. All right. By the age of 24, if you want to see how good a person is, a young person, right?
Yeah.
So when you want to see how good Luka is, remember, we're judging Luka when you compare them to Jordan. You're comparing them to Jordan.
Right.
Everything. Kobe, everything. LeBron, everything. Right? Obviously, he needs 14 more years to finish his career, 10 more. Won't you do this? If you want to see how bad the man is, stop their careers at the same age, everyone. So everyone by the age of 24, stop it and see where he ranks among the greats. Then you will realize how special LeBron was, how special Luka is, how special Tatum is, because when you shut everybody down at the same age, you can really see who they are. You can really see what they are, because when you're comparing them to people who's finished already. So when you say, well, he ain't, why is he talking about Michael Jordan, 6-time rings? Of course, it's easy to do that.
Right.
Shut everybody down where Luka's at right now, then say, all right, let's see where they are.
Right.
Then you can see what trajectory they really are on. So when you look at Jason Kidd, remember he's a basketball player, so he's thinking the same way. At this same age, this is the group he's in. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of people in that group at that age. Right, Magic, right? Magic was 20 when he came in. Michael Jordan was 22. So when he won a championship, he was younger than most of the folks.
And I mean, even looking at Magic's career, and I think why we in LA and across the world too hold him in such high esteem is came in right away, Finals MVP. What he did for the city, again, opening up a movie theater in the hood, unlimited strawberry soda refills later on.
That strawberry soda refill shit, man.
Like, Brent,
man, we can go to the.
Have you ever been to a movie theater before Magic where they had strawberry soda?
No, for sure. We can go to the Golden Bird, though.
And they had the Golden Bird in the same complex.
The Golden Bird. See, that's some real LA shit. See, we got to take her to Golden Bird. She got to go to Golden Bird.
You been to TGI Fridays? I don't even think it's the Magic
That's
TGI
some LA
Fridays
shit, the Golden Bird. Only.
Yeah,
But yeah,
y'all gotta
TGI
take
Fridays
some
looking
real
like
LA
Super Bowl.
places.
We need to go to Watts Coffee House over there by the Drew League.
The 5 rings MVPs, what he was able to do in such a short amount of time, even after the situation during the epidemic going on back then, being able to come back, drop a triple-double.
But he won his greatness before. Like, listen, people, like, here we go. When you're trying to identify what talent is, here we go. Magic Johnson came in at the age of 20, right? He was compared to Larry Bird. There's a reason Magic is in front of Larry. Larry Bird's 23. Magic is 20. By the time Magic turned 23, he was a 2-time champion, right? Finals MVP, right? Was he Finals MVP that first year?
Yeah, his rookie year.
Finals MVP, a 2-time champion, 3-time All-Star by the age of 23 when Larry Bird was a rookie at that age. They're not on the same planet. People don't think about that. People think, oh, it's fair to judge someone that's 20 versus someone that's 23. The 23-year-old is supposed to have an edge. So the fact that 20 is even close to it lets you know how great 20 is. People don't ever want to talk about that. Larry Bird came in at the age of 23 years old, old-ass man, in a sense. Compared to Magic, by the time Magic turned 23, Magic was already damn near established as a fucking Hall of Famer. I'm a Finals MVP, a champion, 3-time All. We're not even the same planet, old man.
Right.
That's really how it really. I'm sorry, but when you think about it like that, right?
For sure.
Yeah, you're both. You're both rookies. Ooh, this is what your rookie of the year. This nigga's old as fuck. Right.
At 23.
10 years later, he's old. My back is done. 10 years, he's 45.
My back.
You know, and that's just the reality.
Mike say my back.
But that's just the reality. And when people
73 years old.
When people say, damn, why is Magic still this? Because when you start breaking it down, you realize that, yeah, when you're older, you have an advantage. And you have to be great now. So the fact that he was great when he didn't supposed to be great. Luka was great at an age where he wasn't even accounted for.
So when it comes to J Kidd saying Luka's in the same atmosphere as MJ, Kobe and LeBron.
Facts. False.
Yeah, you said facts.
I said facts, but the chat says.
You saying cap?
The chat.
Hell yeah, because they didn't use better than dirt, what Jason Kidd did.
Yeah, the initial statement, better than Dirk. Yes.
Yeah, see, yes.
Same
That's
atmosphere.
why I said I don't agree with the whole statement
She said
right
that.
now.
So we'll give you a half fact.
Right now, yes, he's better than Dirk today.
Is he in the same atmosphere as MJ, Kobe, and LeBron at a comparable
Not
age?
yet.
At a comparable age?
Comparable age.
Yo,
Yes, at a comparable age.
Yo, how old is he?
24.
24 will be 25 at the
So
end of Black
Kobe had won his 3rd ring by what age?
25?
I think
Yes,
before.
24. 18.
I mean, you
Remember, he came in 18.
hate accounting.
He's not better than a Kobe at 23.
But I'm like, when
He's
you
not-
talk about an
he's not better than
atmosphere,
Kobe at
Gil,
20.
you got to include a championship.
Here's all these gentlemen in their sixth season. Kobe, 3 championships, only 1 first-team All-NBA.
I'm just saying, Kobe at 20.
No.
I mean, hey, man.
See that? When y'all do stuff like this.
What you mean, bro?
No, when I'm saying-
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
And
when I'm
playoff
saying-
wins, like we don't.
No, what I'm saying, when they do stuff like this is when, let me see this first so I can give it to you for real. This is ESPN stuff right here, right? There's a reason.
That's Steve's shit. Steve sent that in.
This is stat head basketball again.
Right, like you're comparing them because he's got to remember one's only played 370 games, right? So I'm saying at the same age, like it's the reality is one is older.
Like halfway through the season, I can't control that.
Like Kobe, right? It makes it look bad. It makes it look like Kobe wasn't dominant because you're counting his first 2 seasons.
That's Steve doing
But
that.
that's Gil.
Yeah, that's Steve. That's Steve. That's Steve.
Kobe looked like
Gilbert, GSPN. We're just talking 6 seasons. Kobe
No. You can't.
Paul, like all y'all back there.
You can't do 6 seasons.
They fucking up in the back.
The reason you can't do 6 seasons is because 3 of these guys, right, came in at 18. The guy who's leading it was in high school at this age.
So what do you want me to do?
So what I'm saying is,
Right,
you can make one look way better than the other because at the same age, these guys were playing NBA basketball when one was a freshman in college.
Luka has already been playing professional basketball since he was 11 years old.
What I'm saying is, so when you say the first 3 years, 3 of them don't. One is in college basketball. One is in the NBA. So they don't suppose. No, so they don't supposed to play basketball at this age. So when Jordan comes in, he's 22.
That's man.
So there's no fair comparison. There's no way to make a
Okay, well, Mike should have took his ass overseas.
The same age. Because if we say who was the better 18-year-old, LeBron James or Jordan, Luka or Jordan, Kobe or Jordan, you gotta name the guys who was in the NBA at that age.
Bro, but a lot of
you
guys
can't name the college guy because he's playing
6 seasons. I didn't say 8.
6 seasons. 3 of them don't even. 4. How about this?
Bro, Luka been a pro since he was
LeBron James, 6th season. The 6th season, what is his age at that age? What is Jordan's age at that age? So how about this? Take off Luka, Jordan, or Luka, LeBron, and Kobe's first 4 years. Because that's Jordan's college years.
Man, but
then go when they average 31, 35, 35, 35, then you can see what they look like at the same. That's why I say it's easier to say same age because Kobe at 18 is coming off the bench. Well, that would have been his first year at UNC like Jordan was.
I'm not.
You can't do that. You can't compare a 22-year-old to an 18-year-old.
I'm not wrong. That's the reason why I said these Europeans be kicking our ass. They've been pros since they were younger. You can't knock that young. You can't knock Luka off because of his past?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're elevating Luka.
I'm elevating Luka. I'm saying you knock Jordan down because he's coming in at an adult age
as a grown man,
and you're being compared to kids. So obviously the kids are going to be hurt by it because they don't supposed to play. So when Jordan comes in as 22, he gets to dominate. Well, Kobe can't dominate because he's 18.
But Gil, I think it's back to your point always that you look at it from a GM perspective. Like when we talk about Wemby or Chet or any of these situations, you say, oh, this person is 2 years younger than this person, so we can't look at them both as the same rookie, right? Because this person, in theory, has 2 more years.
Now, here, we do it my way. Jordan comes in at 22.
Okay.
How much did he average?
Yeah, but
no, let's just so you can understand why it's unfair to everyone else. What did Jordan average at 22?
So you think no matter how many
No,
years,
no.
if you have the same years,
I'm saying he's better. I'm saying Luka's better.
28 his rookie
Okay,
season.
so he averaged 28 at 22.
At his 22-year-old year, yeah.
Kobe averaged 28 at 22. You see,
he was 4 years,
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So he averaged
He
20.
was 4 years
20
into his career.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he averaged 28 at 24, or at 22.
Yes.
Now let's go LeBron James.
At 22.
At 22. 22, LeBron James averaged 27, right? Damn, shit, he averaged 31 the year before that.
Shit.
Is that the year he went to the finals?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he averaged 27 the following year at that age, 22, but he averaged 31 the year before.
Yep.
Right? Now you go Luka at 22.
So you'd prefer people to compare players by their age rather than seasons played?
Luka at 22, averaged 28.
Okay.
Just like everybody else.
Everybody else. So when someone says he's in the realm, that's what Jason Kidd is doing.
Right.
He's putting him in the realm. So when you look at Kobe's stats, you wouldn't have him averaging 19 points because when he was 18 and 19, he wasn't playing. So you're using stats that.
But why are we using stats or anything? This shouldn't be surprising. This guy has been a pro since he was 11, 12 years old. So he should be able to come into the league and do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that. Why is this even a comparison? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why does it matter at his age? It's like, this guy's been a pro since 15.
No, 15. He has an advantage. But when someone says, no, he's not in the realm, and then you break it down by age, you see where he is. He is in the realm. Jordan at this age averaged 28. Luka at this age averaged 28. LeBron at this age averaged 28. Kobe at this age 28. So when Jason Kidd says he's in his realm, that's what he means.
Right.
So that's why I said, so when you break it down like this and you give Kobe these disadvantageous stats, because he's 18, 19 and 20 and 21, yeah, he's not MJ. He didn't go to, if he got to go to 4 years of college and didn't come in and then play at that age of 22, then you get to check his stats. So the only thing you can do is say, all right, when did MJ come in? Okay, 22. All right, 22, this is what he averaged, 23, 24. What did everybody else do at the same age? Now you have what Jason Kidd means. Okay. So the answer is actually yes.
Okay.
He's in the same atmosphere.
In the same atmosphere at the same age.
Atmosphere's
yes.
a big,
so he is.
It's a big atmosphere.
So he is better than all of those.
No,
players.
he's exactly dead on.
Dead on or better?
At the same age. Well, LeBron technically has advantage because at 21, he averaged 31. Okay. That's MJ's. Okay. That's MJ's junior year.
Okay.
Brandon, give away some bread.
That's what I mean. Like, so when Jason Kidd says it, this is the algorithm Jason's going by. He's looking at the age. Like, we don't go by years because we know some guys like Wemby, right? Like, if I'm going to say, all right, Wemby, I'm going to judge you on your rookie season. I can't judge you to Larry Bird.
Right. No, I hear you.
I can't judge you to everybody who came in at 19, and I'm going to say, all right, you're right there. LeBron was a little bit better than you. Luka was a little bit better than you. Magic had one more year, right? So you're right on peak to where the guys who are considered GOATs are.
So is he the face?
Who?
Of the NBA, Luka.
No.
They're not making a Euro face.
Why not?
Because he's a European.
But why not though? Negro if we're talking about basketball, right? Okay, hold on, bro. All right, hold on.
Okay.
Here, let me get to the.
There's still more?
Yeah,
we're nowhere near it.
Yeah, let me just pick, and then you can ask her.
But we did a great job hooking people, getting.
So why can't a European like
Gil's
Luka
represented by
be the best player in the
If you
league?
have not done so already, download the app. Use promo code Gil. They will match your first deposit up to $100. What you got saying?
So when you talk about liking people, right? Hold
on, I got one right here. GOAT Gil Arenas. With the dollar sign at the beginning. GOAT Gil Arenas. With an S at the end.
So 2 Arenases? Or
No, GOAT Gil Arenas. My bad.
Salinas, Arenas.
All right, let's do it like this. The reason I can't make him the face is like this. All right, we're going to take you, who you were, right, Brandon?
Yep.
Your style, how you came.
All right, last one right here. Dollar sign BJ is O'Kill. BJ is O'Kill's 1. Number one. Yep, you got damn right.
You can say that.
I got 28 days to figure out if I'm going.
Like, if I take
the
you.
The number one or the word?
The number one.
Okay.
Like, if I take you, right, and I say, all right, we have Luka at what he's doing, and then I take you and your personality and your style and give you the same numbers, right? You will be rated higher for fans than he will.
Because I'm here.
No. Just style of play.
Okay.
Your style of play, how you walk, how you do. Like, I'm giving you the same exact numbers, right?
Yep.
You will rate higher amongst kids. They'll want to buy your shoes over his, right? Because they can identify with your style more than his style, right? His style is great, but is it sexy to the kids, right? This popularity, this thing of the face is, when I put you and make you the face, can I sell you to everyone? Can I sell you to the black community? Can I sell you to kids who can't make it? Can I say to, right?
Yeah.
Does the game translate? Is it exciting, right? It's like some people are just great at what they do, but they're not exciting watching. Tim Duncan was great. Best power forward ever to play this game. Did anybody ever like actually watching his game?
I know some Tim Duncan.
No, when I'm just saying, the Tim Duncan fans.
Yeah.
When they made it to the championship, lowest ratings, you're like, oh shit, fucking Tim Duncan and this shit again, right? Because it didn't rate well with people, right? When we watch Lamar Jackson, we watch Patrick Mahomes, we watch Michael Vick, how they played the game got us watching, right?
Right. Yeah, so when you say this stuff, right, when you say about like being the GOAT and being the main player in the NBA, right? So as a player, it's like, so you just do the best you can?
No, you got to understand.
Right, like at a...
No, okay, so let's do it like this.
Because you can never be the face, right? And everybody's playing basketball, I'm sure in the NBA, right? They want to be the face. Like, you want to be the guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So...
Like if I told you, I said, all right, this is how, to be the face, you have to say, all right, skill, right? Check.
Yep.
Right? You have to have the look. Check. Right? You have to have the personality. Check. Right?
But I feel
The
like there's
city,
a lot of things
check.
that have to align that
Nope.
you don't have control of.
But that's what, but you can't. But what
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
definitely the machine behind you.
no, what I'm. But you
The
gotta.
machine.
But think about what checks are.
Because
So
who thought that Steph Curry would be one of the faces of the NBA when he was?
he didn't. But if he's looking at the check marks, he can check off a bunch of boxes.
Right, but a lot of things had to happen
Yeah.
for him to get put in that position. Like the Warriors, the way they played, they had to like win championships. Like no one thought the way that they was playing basketball was gonna turn
No.
into all of this.
But that's what I said. He jumped in. But that's what I'm saying. He ended up checking off a bunch of boxes that he didn't. What's the name? So like, let's say I'm Devin Booker, right?
Yeah.
I have the game. Check.
Yep.
I have the look. Check.
Yep.
Do I have the personality? If I don't have the personality, now I know what I need to do to get this check mark off, right?
So he
let
has everything. He has the cars, everything.
Yeah,
how
let
you
me get
pull
the
up,
personality. Let me be more personable. Hey guys, boom, boom, boom. Now, now I'm making kids like me so I can check that box off. So Embiid, right? You get the check boxes off, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, so Luka, right? You got the game. Do you have the personality yet? Can I sell you?
Everybody's so do you think everybody has like the same list, but like some people have to like double check like a certain box to make up for like not having?
No, the list is the list, right?
I think the NBA know too.
No, that's what I said. The NBA knows. So like somebody like
the
Jokic.
NBA know.
Think about Jokic, right?
Like what if you don't have the look, but you have the personality in the game? It's not gonna happen.
I mean,
No.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
No, it can happen.
You can't sell an ugly motherfucker.
You can't
sell an ugly motherfucker. You cannot sell anybody ugly. Listen, I'm sorry.
Yes,
You can't sell. Man, go ahead.
I'm not saying
Show
ugly.
me.
Please don't disrespect anybody's
Nobody's.
looks.
I mean, I ain't say nobody. I'm just saying.
Scoot over a little bit.
I mean, shit, whatever you think is, I mean, that's still on you.
Look at that jersey.
That's on you.
Look at that jersey. Go.
Stop it.
What I'm saying, no.
Please don't do it again.
Over there.
Please.
No, not Brandon. You see that jersey? Okay, all right. Yeah, you can sell. If it has a
But that's what I'm
personality,
saying. So
you can sell it.
You have.
You can sell it.
Yeah.
Like
if
you have to like double check.
Now, think about it. If you, like Joker, right?
Yeah.
He comes off as stoic,
Yeah.
right? Like he comes off as a stoic dude that don't have no personality. That's not fun, right?
Well, now they're trying to sell the person.
If he had the personality of Will Ferrell, a funny dude, right, kissing babies and
Can you
shit.
imagine?
Gil, have you watched
With
this
the
Hotels.com
No,
commercial?
this is some kissing
Have you
some.
seen Hotels.com?
Why you?
All right,
Now,
I gotta throw this debate. I'm gonna throw this debate out there. I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna throw this one that's gonna get everything cracking.
Now,
But
so
go ahead.
like think about like the personality. If he had that kissing babies, high five, and doing that, going on the sideline, falling, drinking a beer, that type of the fucking public would love that dude. But that's not how he comes. He comes in like fucking caveman, stoic. Hey, how you doing, Joker? Nice job. Hey, did you talk to your teammates? No. And then he goes and plays game. So there's boxes he can't check personally to be the face, right? Great player, check. Hall of Fame type of player, check. Personality, no. Charisma, no. Look, no. Like,
How about City?
what's the shoe deal? Does he got a shoe? No.
Yeah, city matters too,
The
right?
fuck I'm gonna give you a shoe for?
Who's the face in hip hop?
The face in hip hop?
Yep. Like, who's the top 3 faces in hip hop right now that you could sell? And I'm gonna just
you can sell.
That you can sell and always make
Drake.
Always
yeah,
make
but listen, like when we talk about sell, it's about like how you want to make it. Do you want to be a gimmick? Do you want to be like always being somebody that
male,
can make
female? What are you talking about?
I mean, male.
Okay, so you got
male figures.
You got Drake selling. I need to sell this person.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just put this person out here and I could just make money and it's gonna be cool and it's gonna always
Drake is always there.
But you always gotta remember like how you move in the crowd though.
So 3.
Okay.
So we got Drake.
I might put Kanye in there.
Are they young or old?
Don't matter. It's just right now. You don't think ASAP Rocky's in there? You don't think ASAP Rocky can move the needle like that?
Not anymore.
With who his partner? No. I'm talking about with who his partner is.
No.
See, y'all looking at the wrong way. Y'all looking at the wrong way.
No.
See, y'all looking at the wrong way.
Who his partner is, but the problem with that is, has he capitalized on who his partner is?
Yes, he has, because in fashion. Because
ASAP
Rocky has his own lane in fashion. That's what I'm saying.
What was his last song? What was his last CD? You're talking about making money.
But hip hop has everything to do with sports and music, and sports, fashion, and music, right? So hip hop is everything. So
ASAP ain't in sports.
Nobody.
No. I'm not.
If we're talking about the intersection, he's more.
His wife. His girlfriend was just. His wife, whatever. His wife, girlfriend, whatever, was just performing at the Super Bowl. So I'm a part of sports. This is what music brings. Sports. So I'm everywhere.
He lost, but what I'm saying is,
he's not in sports.
He lost. He lost. I'm just.
I don't know.
He lost. He had a chance to capitalize on. I'm dating Rihanna, and this is my partner. Let me do what I do. Right? But the problem with it is he did not do anything.
What you mean he didn't?
What album did he come out with?
No. But hip hop is more than just music, though. It's everything.
No,
like for me, look, when we talk about hip hop, right? We talking about niggas that can move the needle. We talking about Jay, Kanye, and we talking about like.
But what did they stand on? What did they stand on?
Pharrell.
What did they stand? But think about everybody you're naming stood on what they were known for also. Jay standed on his music, then capitalized.
It's more than just music.
Ye standed on his music.
It's more than just that. If we're talking about the GOAT and we're talking about the most important people, it's more than just music. What do you do outside of music that makes you popular?
We don't even know who you are outside of music.
Yes, we do. We do know who Jay is.
You do because you're in fashion.
No, but more than just fashion, everything. Jay has started more than just music. Kanye, more than just music. Okay. ASAP, more than just music. I put 2 babies in Rihanna. That's
what I'm saying is.
That's a bar.
How many albums did Kanye come out with when he met Kim Kardashian?
Way before then.
No, how many did he? How many did he come with after? We're talking about after. All his fashion came after. Everything came after.
He was already in fashion before he met.
But what I'm saying
he brought fashion into the Kardashians.
But he capitalized off of I'm meeting you, you're boosting me up, I'm adding to it.
For sure.
Jay-Z, I got Beyonce. How many albums?
Right, you didn't even mention
how
that
many
he was with
songs?
Beyonce.
Hey, I got a better route. My route is better. I think
about what I'm saying is I'm using this platform and I'm building on it. Right? Right?
Exactly.
Now you're talking about who else? Who else did you say?
ASAP.
No, there was one before after that. You said Kanye, Pharrell. Right?
Pharrell.
So with
look at the steps that they're taking outside of music.
With ASAP stopped what he was identified as.
What? What does he identify as?
A musician.
He was identified as fashion first. He was a nigga in Harlem, fashion, doing music, but it was fashion too also. Yes, with the ear, but it was also fashion, the way he looked. Everything, like, bro, music, fashion, and sports. So if you don't have those 3 in your, if you don't have music, fashion, art, you can't.
He don't have music anymore.
Bro, music is, bro.
And you not understand what I'm saying? He, like Kelsey and what's her name, right?
Who?
Taylor Swift.
And Taylor Swift, right? He's a football player first.
Right.
Football player first.
Right.
It's like him retiring and then doing what she's doing and becoming a fashion guy. He's a football player first. Now, if he wants to build a fashion design after that, because she'll help push it, it brings him into another atmosphere. He had Rihanna. He has Rihanna.
So why are you mad
Why
about?
are you not building music? Why are you and her not collabing? Why are you not?
They are. They doing everything together.
What music? What song? What song?
No. I'm not saying they have a song together.
They have everything.
But it's not a.
You have every. You're doing everything.
But hold on, the music already solidified. Now we on some other shit. That's the part of growth in your relationship.
Rihanna is.
Like that's no. But that's why you got to give respect to niggas in the industry like that, because I'm willing to. I got enough nuts to be able to get this woman to able to help me. Like that's what everything's about in the universe.
Fashion?
Like I mean, fashion, sports. Like I'm not gonna just go basketball and then go get with somebody and start a brand that can't help me.
Does anybody? What is his line?
But I'm saying like that's why they looked at as important as into where they are. The growth. You gotta look at. No, they are too.
No.
As a man.
I'm sorry, no.
Bro. As a man, bro, you gotta, bro.
If he came out with a CD,
but as a man too, though, you gotta have enough sense to be like, yo, listen.
It's like Alicia.
It's a lot of niggas that fumble the bag.
I don't think
Jermaine Dupri fumbled the bag with Janet Jackson. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about?
I think Rihanna's growth would have remained the same.
No, it wasn't. No,
or not.
I mean, yeah, her growth was, but she got the right person.
But she got the right person. But his growth without her is not happening.
It's the same thing, but that's what I'm saying. He, as a man and woman, you got to look at the respect as like, yo, I'm able to like realize I got this, and I'm not gonna lose this.
The girl.
No, both. It takes.
You lost your career.
He did not lose his career.
Okay, what song did he?
How did A$AP Rocky lose? He just performed with an orchestra behind him, like at a.
What was his last album?
Bro, he's coming out with an album this year.
Oh, that did not. What I'm saying is you're speaking before it even exists.
No, but I'm speaking
like
because
Alicia Keys,
I've seen it.
Right, Alicia Keys, right?
Come on, man.
Great musician, great everything. She gets with Swiss Beats.
Why are we fighting the route?
What I'm saying is she gets with Swiss Beats.
My route is
Swiss Beats. We think the music that's about to happen is about to be banging. What came?
Nothing.
A housewife?
Yeah. Nothing happened.
So, yeah, she's in a better position as a wife and all of that.
We're getting to other things. Why do I have to keep doing? Why do I have to keep doing music? Like at the end of the day, I play basketball for 9 years. I'm not even thinking about picking up a basketball. I'm in fashion now. Why are we talking about? Oh well, when I get with this person, I gotta keep hooping. Like no, fuck that. I'm on to the next thing. That's about the thing about life and growth. Like why would A$AP? A$AP, just keep rapping on Harlem and keep doing music when you should be growing with the women that you're with.
You can't keep doing what you love initially.
No, who said he's not? Who said they're not doing what they're doing?
Well, speaking of life and growth, it's time for us to grow and move on to MostlyFans. Last segment of the day.
The fuck?
How many? Wait, I just want to.
I don't care about that chat. They talking about basketball. We're talking about life.
Life. You're just basically saying, yeah, my woman is bigger than me when I can grow.
I mean, no, I'm not saying my wife is, but God put us on this earth to be with a woman. So
if she leaves you, what I'm saying is, if she leaves him, what does he stand on?
Guys get with women that help them.
If she leaves him, what does he stand on? Jay-Z stands on Beyonce. They got together
of course,
and
I'm not saying that, but he's bigger with her.
So good. We got a ton of bread to give out, but we got one MostlyFans question. It's from Underdog user 14flat. Since Gil doesn't think Jalen Brunson is a star by his definition of a seat filler because he never said he didn't play like a star, if you were the GM and Brunson's contract was coming up, would you pay him the max? So no, Brunson's in the second season of his 4-year, $104 million.
So wait, say that again?
So if you were the GM and Brunson's contract was coming up, would you pay him the max?
No, you said some shit before that.
Said, since Gil doesn't think Jalen Brunson is a star by his definition of a seat filler because he never said he didn't play like a star.
Okay.
If you were the GM and Brunson's contract was coming up, would you pay him the max?
Hey, this guy's smart. I never said he wasn't good. I just said he wasn't a seat filler, which is a star. Will I pay him the max? Yes.
No, Gil, hold on. Go back.
They have taken this.
No, you said he's not.
No,
hold on, Gil. You said he's not a seat filler.
Yeah.
No, he's a
seat filler. So when he go to Bucks, everybody's like, "Ooh, I'm going to go see Jalen Brunson." Right.
That's the real seat filler on the road.
Okay.
I'm just.
Well, he has a nickname just so it's hard to. Okay, I hear. Okay. All right, bet. All right, I agree.
Also,
All right, never mind.
When you taking your kids to go see Steph, you're not saying.
First of all, my kids are not even asking to go see Jalen Brunson.
We're gonna see Brunson. Like nobody's doing that.
Yeah,
like my kids are not.
Some people are going to see Jalen Brunson, a fine young man.
I'm just being. So the answer to your question.
Yes, you're getting a max.
I'm paying him the max. Yes.
So he is a max level player in your opinion.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's
Progress.
confused.
Where's the smoke? It's Black History Month.
Taking what we
Black
were saying,
History Month.
They took it somewhere else.
Because they and that's why I like the question, because you understood. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying he's not a star name. His talent is a star name. He can put the ball in the basket. He can do what he wants. So if I got to pay somebody on that team $300 million, I'm not Brunson. What's happening? Boom.
Easy.
All right. What's happening?
No question.
If I got to trade everybody, they say keep one. Brunson.
Yeah.
Because I know what Brunson's gonna give me. Right? Brunson gonna do his damn thing. Like one thing that Brunson does that a lot of players don't do, right? You can't teach height and you can't teach not being afraid. One thing he's not afraid to do whatever he wants. He's not afraid to take the last shot. He's not afraid to go get what he needs. That's why I say in the playoffs, I know 7 games, 5 games, Brunson's coming to play.
Okay.
I can't rely on the rest of the motherfuckers for real.
Okay.
Right? Right? I know Brunson's coming to pay, so yeah, you asked the right question. Will I pay him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, basically, when he's done with his career, he can sit right here next to me.
Jalen Brunson, you are always welcome at Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop. But before we leave, we got some more bread to give out to celebrate.
More?
Gil's Arena.
Damn,
past
more.
the 500,000 subscribers.
more?
Wait, did we do
6
10?
more. We got 6 more people to give bread
Hold on,
to.
come on, Brad. We over
Let's
time.
make it snappy.
All right.
Let's make it
Go
No,
snappy.
you let us talk all that. Look,
Yeah.
the
I
reason
didn't
we
let you do shit, Gil. You do
Yeah,
what you
we
want on
went
this
to
show.
hip hop and all some other
the reason we was talking so much because we thought it was the end of the fucking show.
Gilbert Arenas and Brandon Jennings, we have a big ass clock right here off camera
Right.
that you can easily reference throughout any point in the show. Minutes, hours, seconds.
Gil, can you just pick 6 more people, man?
Child's play 911. Gil's bowling coach.
Gil's bowling. Oh wait, so is it Gil's bowling coach? Is
The name is Child's Play 911.
so that's the Cash App. Child's Play 911.
No, the Cash App is Gil's bowling coach.
All right, just read the Cash Apps for me, please.
Oh.
Gil's bowling coach, got you.
I'm gonna say one. King Tommy 21. King Tommy 21. Appreciate you and thank you for having an easy Cash App name that's easy to read. Essential. We got 4 more.
Sema J25.
See my J25. That's a great name.
SEMAJAY 25. That's my high school number, 25. I like that. How many is that? How many more we need? Come on, let's.
3 more.
Okay. More compliments, guys. Really? And they're nowhere.
Hey, this is the money they be using in the...
No, but as a style, like think about it.
What?
With Rihanna, with you.
No,
What I'm saying is, think about it.
Okay.
Let him date Rihanna
okay.
in 11 and then
Photo
come up with
Girl
those 3 CDs. How big does he
2228.
be now with her on the side with that type of music? In them videos.
Timing is everything, because it could have faded. Because then they would have dropped them albums together and then not be together. Timing
But
is
I'm just
everything.
saying, keep it everything. Like, what if his music? I think
X, like the letter X.
I think his timing now
C,
is
the
better.
letter C, 87.
With her. He has music coming.
Oh.
And she still got R&I. That hasn't been really.
Yeah, I'm
but I'm
thinking
saying,
easy ones.
at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day.
Last chance.
JoJo Pax.
Okay.
JoJo Pax with the S, because he said Lexi's the best hooper. Thanks.
These are important things. Ladies and gentlemen, we went a little bit long today, but
Yeah,
you know, it's the first day of Black
PACKS.
History Month, and we're going to keep this thing going.
That's it. Everybody got their money.
Everybody got their bread. Gil's 500,000 subscriber giveaway. We gave away 10 bands of Gilbert Arenas' money. Okay, but before we go, if you do not receive your money in a timely manner, understand it is Black History Month. Contact Gilbert Arenas. Don't hit me.
Directly.
Don't hit Lexi. Don't hit Brandon. Don't hit Rashad. Don't hit Kenyon. Don't hit anybody else related to this show. Because we
You
don't
can
know
text
what
me
to-
all you want.
I definitely don't got. If I show any type of money, they
You
coming.
can call Gil.
I go, listen.
He does not take
I
incoming
can tell you
calls.
right now, the way B of A work, they give it to you. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes. So
But ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all rocking out with us for the first day of Black History Month. Been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We will see you next time.